That should be. And plus this. Floating world. Plus this. Will that actually resize it for me? Kind of. Still really fucking long, but... Okay. We're gonna put that right over there. That there. Honestly, I'm just gonna float that in the sky for now. Vivons are dead. The Vivons did not work. Alstrophanophils you. Why are y'all so early, SMH? I'm lonely and was hoping to catch some of the other early arrivers. Thank you for making me self-conscious, Ganna. Mystic Flare followed. I'm pretty sure Mystic Flare was watching Sikaru and Wolfie. Late as always, chat. We may have broken Yuli. You can't call me late at 8:55, damn it. But he was already. I live good. He was live with 8:01 of walking. Okay. Nice smile. Morningly icy hug. Hi techno. Dej. Hello ewo. Hi Archangel. You're welcome. Love. Hi Ganna. Hi Joe. Techno. Hi Icy Fire. Smile wave. And then it says disconnected server connection timed out. So I don't know if I can see chat right now. The last time this happened, there was a good, like, 2-ish minutes of not being able to see chat. So... I need creator dashboard. I need stream manager. My chat. Yep, I just can't see my chat right now. Wait, it says connecting to chat. But I can see other messages. This is I don't really have a way to, like... Oh, wait, maybe. Am I gonna create another fucking Steam overlay menu? Okay, no, I'm not. Also, did I just... Close overlay. I don't want that. My chat. Pop out chat. Close overlay. Plus. Elite Twitch chat. Float in world. Improvise. Adapt. Overcome. I can't go back too far, but Cutelin, Air, Mine, I don't share. You can't see chat. I'm gonna make fun of Butland. Come. Quick talk dirty about him. Dirty? Balls and how cute he is? So hi, Elder. Yeah, that mean you can see shit but can't say shit. Huh? Trying to reset your entire PC? This is not an entire PC thing. This is a Twitch thing, because like my PC was reset yesterday. And this actually happened with, I think Twitch was having problems yesterday? Or no, it was 2 days ago. I don't know. I don't think this is a my PC thing. But anyways, guys, let's continue our conversation about Yulind's voicemail. Talk about how you want to peg him. You know what's really shitty? I popped out my chat and there were new messages there. But now it says connecting to chat, so I don't think actually popping this out did anything. Oh, okay, Chatterino's coming back. Chatterino just, like, got a bunch of offline messages. Everything's bugging out. Oh no, he can see us again. Quick, everyone behave. Oops, I meant egg. Eggies. Oh no, he can see us again. Everything's bugging out. High mistake. Oh, we are good. Keep being naughty. I think it's working. All the reconnecting to chat messages have gone away. Oh, behave. Damn, this whiplash. Let's just get stretching. Let's just get fucking stretching. I don't want to deal with scuff while I'm already fucking dealing with scuff. Ugh. Yesterday was a fucking roller coaster. Honestly, the past 3 days. So can we tease him or bingo sheet Wind? You can make a bingo sheet if you want. Go ahead and do it. The last few days for me have been so up and down, guys. I have gotten some of the worst news of my life. And I'm not going to say the best news of my life, but very uplifting moments. Wow, that chat poppin'. Ugh. Do you need hugs? Yes. If you're there at nap time, I want hugs and cuddles. I got news of a friend in the hospital. And then, you know, parents leaving for Florida. And then controller dies. We uploaded everything to Throne. We literally, all the stuff over the past, like, 5 months that have been going to the save for later part, all of that was put on Throne yesterday. And within 30 minutes, all of it was purchased. So, I have like 22 boxes of things coming in the mail, and like 21 of them are just lewd shit. So it's like, oh god, why does Sammy spoil me so much? Of course it was Sammy. I tried to fix my hand with Vivons, right? I tried to, you know, bring out my old Vivons. They don't work. I cannot use them with my base stations. And so what I tried to do was I tried to do base station 1s and base stations 2. Steam VR does not want you to cross-pollinate base stations. Not even like, hey, have your base station 1s for this and have your base stations 2 for these. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. These don't play together. We're not using them in the same system. So, like, it's not an option, sadly. Hi, Leon. I was in the shower. Sorry to hear about your Vivons, Yuli. It really bummed me out yesterday. We were playing Firebreak with Cairo. And it was like, I'm going to go get on VR and join Core. And when I went to go do that, that's when I was trying to figure out the Vivons. They didn't work. I charged them all day yesterday. Hi, Foss. You want to break your fire? Whatever. And it was just like, yeah, these don't work together. And so, at that, I was kind of just like, man, I don't really want to do anything. And poor Cairo. Poor Cairo's like, I can tell Yulind sad. Let's hang out and cheer up. And I was like, go away. I want to be alone. But I basically just went and worked on an avatar. For the first time in my life, everything went well with avatar work. I almost said, like, first time in my life. Hi, Snowblade. Hi, Harley. Where be the walking match? We got to do our stretches for the walking, Snowblade. Avatar work. Harley was crazy. I open up Unity. I'd been having a texture issue. I talked about it with people on stream yesterday, so I, like, knew what to do. And I was like, oh, right, the armature thing? That's just a simple armature link fix in VRChat Fury. Okay, I do this. It's done. It's working. Everything's going great. None stretching raw dog, that thing. Oh, I need to keep up on chat because I can't go back now. Always gave my streak already. I work all day today. I can't be there for nap time. Well, I hope work goes fast. Unless I already got it. 1 barrel of lube. Not a barrel, no. I was in the shower. Sorry to hear about your Vivons. Oh, right. Morning techno. You want to break your fire. Morning Anna. Fair enough, homie. Hope you're starting to feel better. It's up and down. It's very up and down. It's really hard to stay cheered up, Foss, when I got this going on. But, like, everything else is doing everything it can to cheer me up. Hi, Trogdor. Avatar work. New avatar. Morning. None stretching our dog. I still have no idea what was happening in that fire breaking. I learned his Cairo eats mold, and that explains so much about him. Proud of you for taking pity on him, you boy bum nom. Have a pumpkin spice latte. I'm living. Hell yeah. I am too stupid. Everything was going well for me. Armature link fixed. Texture thing fixed. I set up the toggles for the avatar for, you know, switching between clothes and taking clothes off. And I needed blend shapes to move when I do some toggles. And it all just worked. And I'm like, this is weird. Nothing ever happens like right the first time with avatar work. What is going on? I upload it. Totally perfect. I forgot the little like nipple definition. I forgot, you know, the nipples stick out a little bit. And so I made it so that, you know, those blend shapes change when I take clothes off. Because if you just have them like stick out, then they go through clothes. So you make them flat, right? And like it just worked exactly as I wanted it to. I was like, oh my god, I'm learning. Oh shit, dude, I hope you're doing okay. So right now, Snowblade, my right index controller is dead. Like my camera is fucking off right now because I don't have a right controller to like make my controller or make my camera better. And I have some bullshit like that that's just like, I'm one-hand gaming. This fucking stinks. I am trying to get it RMA'd, but I'm literally just waiting on Steam right now. It's like they just didn't even message me at all yesterday. Oh, I have a simple solution for that. Throw it at the wall. I wish. You can also see them in neat stuff. No, that is a completely different thing, Elder. I know it's hard to fap with your left hand, but I believe in you. Okay, hello, Plant Bean. Hey, Yulind, it's okay to cry. You can let it all out. Hi, Iranmu. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't know he had picked one. That's a completely different thing. Now he said boxes. It's a box of lube. I have a simple solution to that. Okay, it works, my friend. The avatar I fixed yesterday was the reverse bunny outfit. That's on Chronatu. I have not picked one. I am leaning toward Miltina, but I have not picked Miltina. Then Strog is going to ask, did I do all my leg lifts? I think I did. Nom, Tina. Might as well get this done. Question marks. Well, you were going to ask them about the fun fact of the day, right, Trogdor? Time for the super special Snowblade Sunday fun fact of the day. Hell yeah. Arm pulls. Did you know that on this day, October 4th, 1957, Sputnik 1 became Earth's first artificial satellite to go into orbit? You know, I bet when we look at the holidays, that's gonna be there. Bye. I forgot to set up holidays. That now. What window is that? Steam? Oh, it was Steam. Okay. What the? I just had a big black box on my screen. I was like, that's weird. Hi, Devil Gated. When you say fixed, does that mean flat? No. Did I say fixed? Because that sounds like the wrong wordage for what I'm talking about. Now you do. This is the first time in a while where my phone bill is due, and I haven't burned all my data. So is the reverse bunny suit something we can see at nap time? At nap time, yes. At stream time, abso-fucking-lutely not. War never changes. Pink Pony Club. Hi, Global. It's actually not. But it's the 5th of October today. Okay, Australian. Hi, Global. National Golf Day. Always dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Here it is National Pet Day. Which I'm not golfing, Sag. Devil-gated. If you want to see Yulind man boobs, look at Neat Stuff. Yay, Nap Time Dough. Neat Stuff is for, that's the base model. There's not even, like, nipples on that thing. Where was I? We did arm pulls. Sub to Yulind's fun site for bunny suit. Gotta get that paper, I respect it. There will be pictures of it on the fun site eventually, now that I think about it, but, that's always free. That's for the love of the game, Snowblade. Eastern States. Yulind, there's a game called The Carters 2 that I want so badly. I love kart racers. We're at lunges. My mound of shed skin. There's no paper. And now you can't look at the night sky without seeing 4+ satellites in any direction you look. Damn, doing it for the love of the game, missing out on a hustle. Oh, Yulind. I have not put enough, like, effort into Blue Twitch, in my eyes, to justify a subscription cost. If people want to give me money, they can. I was off the henny yesterday and found the best video that I'm quoting daily now. When you say off the henny, does that mean, oh, I almost lost my balance there, drunk on Hennessy? Because I see off and I'm like, wait, does that mean you're normally on? Yes? Okay. He just doesn't want to pay taxes. You think that gets me out of paying taxes? Paying $40 for Yulind picked. So are there, like, Blue Twitch streams you have to sub to watch? If you're talking about mine, no. There's just pictures. There's a lot of IRL pictures. There's a few IRL videos. And then there is 2 small sets of VR avatar pictures. I was drunk off on yesterday. Okay. All of it is free. Anything that starts showing bits, that requires a follow, but not a subscription. You don't need to watch it now, but I did send a YouTube short. I think will cheer you up. Okay, thank you. What goes on in those videos? Leon Heisey. The thumbnail got me so bad. I saw somebody describing their sense of humor, and it was a collection of 4 videos. And it was, the first video was a guy taking a fish and putting it in a fish ladder, which is how they get fish over dams. In this particular one, it's literally like you pick up the fish, you put it in a tube that like sucks it up. Then it switches to like a World War II video of a guy like pulling a can and it does the fucking like, and then it switches to Neil deGrasse Tyson going, and then it switches to a 4th video of a guy like holding the motor of a boat and a fish jumps out of the water and like hits him in the face. And he's like, yeah, this is my humor. And like, just seeing someone define their humor like that was like, huh, I kind of get what they're saying. Clueless? I'll say my wife almost stabbed me when I quoted it today. Yeah, you, what the hell? What was something that I found so ungodly funny that people were getting mad at me? There's been songs like that. I went through a phase where all I would do was sing the Friends on the Other Side song from The Prince and the Frog, or The Princess and the Frog, and or was it The Prince and the Frog? I think it's The Princess. All I would do was sing that song, and people were getting mad at me over that. Justifiably so. Ugh. Okay. Oh, dude. My wife is going to kill me because Soda Pop is stuck in my head and I keep humming it. Oh, no. Yeah, Makio mimicking human shape today. Leon, is that you? What the hell? Any site where we can watch the eggs hatch in your veins? I want you to chill out today, Global. I don't think I could handle too much global today. Hamstrings. I got recommended a Minecraft video where someone was beating Jenny mod while having a toy simulate them on YouTube. On YouTube? Wow. I don't think you're allowed to do that on YouTube. Yulind singing Impossible. What the fuck, YouTube? Yeah, no, actually, YouTube has been a little bit like that, Harley. Because I saw somebody complaining that they got an ad on YouTube that was just an AI girl taking, like, all of their clothes off. Like, doing the little, like, you know, they pose for 2 seconds, and then they do, like, a bounce, and, like, all their clothes just disappear. And it's like, this is an ad on YouTube. The fuck? Link? You'd have to go find the Reddit post. Yeah, go watch the video when you get a minute. It's great. Okay. Snowblade, I'm incredibly hypocritical. I constantly send stuff to Aiko, and I'm like, watch this on stream, watch it on stream. And then, like, people send me stuff, and I'm like, I'm not fucking watching a video on stream. What are you, crazy? I'm gonna assume you already talked about the Game Pass price increase. I didn't. You don't have to watch it on stream. I didn't. I honestly don't even know much about it. I kind of just... It's not that I missed the news because I saw everyone else talking about it, but I didn't look into it that much myself. I've never got Game Pass. Like, I've just straight up never had it. Family-friendly platform, YouTube, everyone. Don't you dare say the fuck word, but we can serve horrifying brain rot AI slop to children all day. Miku looking ass. They hiked it up 50% from $20 to $30. I believe that's only the ultimate version though, right? That's still crazy shitty, but like it's only the ultimate version. I think that's the one that matters. I think it was the FTC or the FCC, I forget which organization it was. But the group that literally sued Microsoft being like, you've acquired Activision. This is a monopoly. You are going to price increase. And Microsoft was like, what? No, we would never do a price hike. That would be gouging our loving customers. And we would never do that to the 50% increase. And it's like, fuck you. One of the chairs that was on the committee that sued them is just literally sitting there going, I literally fucking told all of you. I literally just said they were going to do this, and everybody got on my ass for this. Fuck all of y'all. I mean, Xbox has a history of doing this. Yeah. I know this guy always ghosts everything I send him on Discord. That is not true, Chogdor. Every now and then, like, you'll send so many messages before I, like, even wake up that I'm like, oh my god, this is just 6 messages in a row. But most of the time, I try to respond. Damn, 20 seconds of interaction is already too much. It is global. It is, because it's very constant with you. You're extremely consistent. You do push my buttons, and I feel like it should be obvious that I'm a little frustrated the past day or two. Like, yes, it is. Now you got the gay pass. Hatsune Miku. Yeah, it really is only because of PC and day one playing. They actually relaxed the rules recently, so you can say fuck now. Meanwhile, EA getting bought for $55 billion. Can't believe the $1 billion company lied or something. I mean, Xbox has a history of doing this. I remember the first next-gen Xbox, how bad it was. Yuli, can I interest you in Thunder Fury Blessed Blade of the Windseeker? Okay. Alright. Hugging to Yulind today. Thank you. Too emotional today to have his buttons pressed. It's not that I wouldn't call myself emotional. It's just, you guys know. You've seen every streamer you watch has dealt with scuff at some point. And it's like, it's just the biggest drain on mental, right? When somebody has, like, crazy FPS drops. When somebody has, like, scuffed audio. It's just like, man, I just want stuff to work. I can't do anything about this thing. So it's like, ugh. Try and be positive. Yulind, try and be positive. Don't talk about it every 5 minutes. Just get through your stretches, start walking. You ain't gotta do shit except... Oh, I didn't set up my overlay the way I meant to. You ain't gotta do shit, just walk. Just walk. It'll be fine. It'll literally be fine. But it's one of those things that's just like, this is frustrating. Only the first 20 seconds of something. Know what helps relieve frustration? pushing one specific button. I can help if you need it. Yeah, Xbox was so bad they had to redo everything and re-announce it. If Fire stuff today, it'll be fine. Let it out, Femboy Man. Fuck that rant. Let it out. See, you guys can say that, but like, it's what'll happen is I'll have 25 viewers, and I'll go, fuck it. I'm not gonna do fake positivity. I'm just gonna rant. I fucking hate this. Hi, Baldir. Hi, Jan. This is bullshit. I'm so mad. Just give me the new fucking controllers, Valve, and don't send me one that's broken already. And then you see viewers go 25 to 15, and it's like, that didn't help. People don't like hearing that. And then you feel worse. Hey chat, can I interest you in Yulind? Bless boy the walkies. I'm actually fine, but I have to panic for like 30 minutes. Hi, Yuli Baldir. It's okay to be mad. Were you at least feeling better after yesterday's? Dan, Icy. Hi, Icy. I felt extremely down for an hour yesterday. We played Firebreak. And then, after Firebreak, I tried the Vive wands. They didn't work. I can't use them, so I'm stuck with just one index controller. And when the Vive wands didn't work, I was just like, I was really bummed out. That's when I was like, dude, I want to go to bed at like 8 p.m. This sucks. Yesterday's walk, my bad. Yesterday's walk was fine. It wasn't like a super yay I'm cheered up walk. It wasn't like a oh this went bad walk. It was my stalking. It was very much a like that was a good walk. I'm glad it wasn't bad. You know, the new video we did went well. Swamp of Sorrows, I'm happy with how Swamp of Sorrows came out. You get mad, you deserve it. Like I said, by the way, the view count just went from 23 to 19. So ranting, not good. I know I shouldn't look at numbers that closely, but I did see it go down. When my Vive wands didn't work, and I don't have a like temporary fix for being one hand, I then went to do avatar stuff, and all the stuff I tried with avatar worked. Like, I'd been kind of working on this outfit for a little bit, and it just, everything went right. Everything is good, and I was literally in Unity for like an hour, and just like, oh, the 4 or 5 things I tried to do just all worked. Holy shit, am I learning? Am I actually getting good at avatar stuff? Holy fuck, dude. And so that cheered me up a lot. Glabble, yesterday's walk, high tech. I will take 2 Yulinds, please. Hello, everyone. You get mad, you deserve it. Stalking wave. What? Oh, that was a cool video. Lacked Furisu, though. Oh, no, Lamo. Do you have a spare tracker to get your arm back, at least? Tracker? No. She seems like someone that would hang out in a swamp. Sure, your bots are gone. Don't complain about their numbers. Flexing. It's... That wasn't bots. Bots literally can't count. Well, okay. I guess if you bought individual bots, but like, Jesus, what are you doing then? Or are you upset if chat is going down for you? Okay, okay. Where were we? We're at toe touches. We literally did our hamstring like 10 minutes ago. Or 15 minutes ago, and then yapped for ages. Ugh. 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 Touch of the toe. Ugh. Ugh. I feel like for better toe touches, I should be doing something on the floor where I'm sitting. But I don't want to fucking move all my trackers around and what. Touch this. Pants. So, when are you going to make the PJs a redeem? The problem with PJs is that I need a safer work version of them. And I've been working on that. But I really need to resize them. The PJs are too big for Kuronatu. Look who's going now, huh? Sorry. You're fine. I don't know how to resize stuff in VR, and I've asked people, and they've been like, "Yeah, just do it." I don't know. It's different for a thing, and I'm just like, so I really need to like be in a call with somebody and be like, "How do I do this?" And they'll be like, "Okay, you need to do this steps." But right now, the PJs I have on my Kuronatsu outfit are like big, and when I fit them to the avatar, they're like, they stick out so much that the like edges of them like frill up, and it looks really bad. Same, but you get lucky, woman. Add dolphin shorts in your set. I don't disagree, Gana. The problem is the dolphin shorts clip through the sweater. So it's like, oh, I have to have something that's like skin tight. The safe for work version, I actually have a safe for work version of them. I can show you what it looks like. I think it's this one. There's two problems. The texture is a little off, and it just doesn't, like, it's too big so that, like, the shoulders fill up, and it's like, that's not supposed to happen. But it does have the other fixes, right? You can't see anything on the chest because there is no chest. It's a safe for work texture that just doesn't have nipples. So even if you saw down the chest, you wouldn't see anything like that. And then as for, you know, what's down there, there's a lot more underwear than the standard PJs have. But, you know, the texture's wrong, and the size is wrong. Doing the revamp. In before ban. Just do it, Yulind. Step 1, draw a circle. Step 2, add all the other details. Simple. What was I saying someone else did that with recently? Where I was like, you just told me to step 1, draw the circle. Step 2, draw the rest of the owl. Something, make the skin back to mimic shorts. Huh? Not has off has that cloth texture behind you. I'm sorry, Jan. I need you to try again with that one, because you have lost me. Still cute. Wouldn't look too bad with a shoulder strap. It just needs to be sized properly so that, like, the edges don't, like, fucking flip out. You know what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to just, like, sit cleanly on the shoulders. Did I send that message? Where were we? Oh, we're at splits. No, I think Jan started typing something, meant to delete it, didn't delete it all, and then typed the message again, and it just got a little crazy. I got what Jan was saying. No, you fucking didn't. Not as bad as that cloth texture behind you? The yellow one? Hit the ground today, femboy. The thing on the shed? Yeah. That's not even bad. It's just got a light post on it. Yeah, we're not hitting the fucking ground today. I don't think with my rate of progress, we're not hitting the ground for a year, if ever. Ow, 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 ow. Ugh. Hi, Hobbit. It's an art style. Do I speak, Jan? Apparently so. I was trying to get Hobbit to help me yesterday. I was like, Hobbit, there's this thing and then there's this thing. What do I do? And Hobbit's like, dude, I'm drunk already. I don't think I'm going to be much help. And I was like, okay, have fun. Hi, Octomage. Neat. Can devs do something? I'll have you on the ground later then. Okay, buddy. All right. All right. Poor Hobbit. I think Hobbit had a great night last night. Also, Hobbit was one of the few people that, you know, they've been helping me with Avatar stuff, that when I actually got everything working, I was like, Hobbit, I did it. I got it working. And they were like, let's go. And then they went back to drinking. cami stretch. Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I was battling with 3 other people and trying to help you out and drinking. Good luck, man. LOL. Heck, that means I missed the head pat. Worst day ever. You did, but I don't know if you would have gotten it because with one arm I was like, well, I can balance with just one hand, but interesting seeing this one-handed. There's a lot of things that I'm like, yeah. I might try and fix my overlay setup. Let's see. We're here. Oh god, fucking tank controls. Eat, eat, eat. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. And then chat. Oh, this is gonna be so weird. Can I just no? Grab it like this. Okay. We're gonna try having chat over there. And then when I get to the other camera, I'm gonna put it on the other side. There we go. Hi, Ellie. Interesting seeing this one-handed. Sup, y'all. Hi, Ellie. Message deleted. Message deleted. Hi, Ellie. You can never do whatever you want, I wish I could help you with avatar stuff. Not so I could help you, but so I know what to do. Message yeeted. Oh wait, I smell deer. Damn. You must be so buff to do all this exercise one-handed. I wanted to be the one to princess carry you, not the other way around. Yeah. You know what's actually really funny, Smile? Is, when I do a lot of my stretches and walking like this, because my right hand is just dead at my side in VR, and I see that, I start actually doing that IRL. So like when I'm doing stretches or like walking, my right hand is just down at my side like this. And like every now and then it's like, oh, I need to fix my hair. And I start trying to fix it left-handed. I'm like, use your fucking right hand, moron. And it's just like, I'm pretending to have it dead down there. Aunt friend, you're absolutely fucking toxic, Ellie. Holy shit, Ellie. I'm so upset at you right now. You're actually gonna make me pot friend while I only have one arm? I was in a good mood and you've just totally tanked all. No, I'm kidding. Phantom arm. Pot friend, everybody. Pot friend what you can. Come on, Leon, pot friend. Leon, at least put like one of your hands up. You have your mirror up? No, I don't. What happened? My right index died 2 days ago. So for yesterday and then today, I'm just dead arm down here. Me, Ellie? It never works for me. Pat fiend. I wonder why, Smile. Oh snap, that's a bunner. Here's what's crazy, Ellie. This happened on August 22nd. This happened literally like 40 days ago. And so I didn't RMA it, I bought a new one. I just bought a new controller. Well, Sammy bought a new controller. And literally it lasted 40 days and has almost the exact same issue. And so I'm trying to RMA it now. I haven't got it sent yet. I've been doing the back and forth with Steam support. And the first day it was like literally an active conversation. I like RMA it and they're like, describe the issue. And I'm like, this is what's happening. I have tried these fixes. Nothing has worked. They sent back a message, hey, try this stuff. And I'm like, it's literally the stuff I said I'd do. Hey, I have tried this stuff again. It still doesn't work. I'm gonna need this army. I get back another response, and they're like, hey, include pictures that show the damage. and give us the serial number. So I'm like, okay, I don't have the serial number. Here's the tracking ID from the one you sent me a month ago. Please RMA this. And they haven't gotten back to me since then. Oh, well, you got hooked up with Cairo's connection to the new controller? You got hooked up with Cairo's connection to the new controller. What? It was the same art? Literally the same art. My hand died. The right hand died a month ago. The same hand, the one they just sent me, the refurbished right index controller, instantly dead again. It's like, bro. Where were we? We're at squats, I think, right? I need to face this way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! Hi, Measter. Matthews, yesterday? Viewable taco? Oh, viewable taco. Okay. I'm looking at that, I'm like, huh? Hi, viewable taco. Thank you for the follow. Matthews, I want to stay the fuck off VR for, like, the next few days. So, like, I don't know if you've tried Omega. I'd be fucking down for that. Or Firebreak. Firebreak isn't, like, the funnest game to me. Cairo fucking loves it. If you see us playing it, that's kind of like me trying to cheer up Cairo. Specifically, yesterday was Noodles. Yesterday, Noodles was like, well, they were dealing with computer problems. And so we set up the Firebreak run while she was really down. And then I think she fixed her computer problems, and so I don't think she was that down. We were playing it yesterday, pretty much to cheer up Noodles. Hey, Matthews, thanks again. Oh, that's 12. Let's change that to 12. Incline. Oh, boy. Cairo got gifted new controllers? Yes. Shame that Steam's QC isn't as good as their customer service. Og, didn't know you got gifted them too. Hi, Matthews, thanks again. Corn Cairo have been asking for me to join VR. But, like, so today is Saturday, Matthews. I have Unrailed with Fishimaru and Cairo. But when that's done and everybody starts getting on, like, VR chat, I'm not getting on VR chat. You could not catch me dead at a game night with a dead controller. That is one of the fastest ways to be like, hey, want to be in a bad mood? Go do this where you can't do anything. Unrailed 2 today? Unrailed 2 today. We did one squat, I think. That's like me and half body. It's such a pain. It's such a like, hey, are you in a bad mood? Do you want it to be worse? Like, Newt's got her PC sorted. She wasn't happy about it. I mean, she apparently needed a new PSU. Well, yeah, getting the PSU was the getting it sorted, right? I mean, it's a expense that she didn't want to spend, but hey, do you want your hands to be out in front of you? And everyone makes fun of you? It's... yeah. Bate. Thank you, Global. 135 bits. That's not bits, is it? That's not cheering for bits, is it? I don't think it is. The characters look different. And here I am at a rock concert trying to help Yulind feel better. How does you going to a rock concert make me feel better? Damn, at least the bad PSU didn't fry the GPU. I've had that happen to me before. Could be worse. She could have cracked a mobile like me. Ugh. Well, here's the thing. I think she still needs a motherboard. So she and Cairo are planning to meet up at some point so that Cairo can just give them their old motherboard. Because right now her motherboard is kind of booty butt cheeks and it can't launch in like, it can't launch BIOS or something? I don't remember what they said and I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Huh? People walked up to you and pretend they're a zombie? Yeah, I was messaging you while there. Oh. Why? Just have fun with your concert. No secure boot? Yeah, happy to see her back. She was streaming last night, which was fun. Squats. Squats, squats, squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I have one thing. I need to not forget this. My parents, they seeded the lawn. They had a guy come out and literally like plant grass seed in some of the like patchy areas of it. And so having just left, they're like, you need to water the lawn. And I'm like, okay, give me some instructions. My mother gives me detailed, extensive instructions for all of the plants inside, right? Literally puts a sticky note on every plant pot, labeling them 1, 2, 3. Then she gives me a piece of paper that's like, plant 1, water twice a week. Plant 2, water once per week. Plant 3, water twice per week, right? Literally like detailed instruction like that. That's like, damn, this is easy. My dad, water grass. Okay, and I got on for this. He's like, literally the day before he's leaving, I was like, you need to put more than just water grass. Give me instructions. And he's just like, okay, I'll do that. It's pretty simple, just water the grass. And I'm like, dude, how often? How many days a week? Is it once a week? Is it once a day? Just tell me. He doesn't do that. And then he sends me a Discord message yesterday at like 10 p.m. like, did you water the grass? You needed me to water today? I was like, dude, you just left today. Just water the grass, dude. Watching all these late morning streams makes me appreciate Yulind more, though. Late morning? Oh, is it because of daylight savings for you? Really? Usually there's a firmware update for that? I think your motherboard is just that old, Joe. I think it's like a no longer supported type of thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you not water the grass last time they were gone? No, last time they were gone, I watered the grass too much, and like the grass was like pristine. It was like dark green and amazing. And Dad came back and he was like, "Wow, you did a great job. You water better than I do." And I was like, I just did what you told me to. Like, yeah, well, usually I forget like 2 or 3 times. And so I'm just like, dude. Not sure what's the problem, dude. It's grass. You weren't able to overwater it. News was live at 4 a.m. What sort of person is awake at 4 a.m.? I see. No, I just want simple instructions. Twice a week. Every day. Just give me something like that and I'm golden. I was dead in my beanbag at 4 a.m. I have been using my beanbag as storage lately. I had a ton of cables on it. So, okay. One of the thoughts we had. This bitch wastes water on grass. I wouldn't personally. But when my dad tells me to, it's gonna fucking happen then. Because, you know, I like living here for $400 a month of rent. $400 per month for rent. Potentially I would move out if, you know, I had somebody that was like, I want you to live here for free. Then I'd be like, okay, now hang on. That saves me a shit ton of money. You'll need to be told what to do. If it's your thing, yes. Just pay to get a sprinkler system? That's him? Yeah, that's me. I'm the sprinkler system, apparently. Well, okay, so my dad normally waters. It's one of those, like, are you really going to pay, like, $4,000 or however much money to have sprinklers put in? When you can just put a hose out there, pay $8 for, like, the sprinkler spreader thing, and just fucking throw that on the ground and turn the water on for 20 minutes. Estimate Yulind. We could have used that water to cool down AI generators. Ugh, I need a drink. I've been going so slow today. It's better than artificially coloring the lawn. Is it? I would think if you could make like a biodegradable green paint, that'd be great to just spray that shit and problem solved. Fucking not turf. I think the best solution is just having natural fucking flowers and shit. When I was in... Are fake lawns bad? Fake lawns are not... They're not as bad as like having a non-native grass lawn that you have to water a shit ton. But a fake lawn is like unusable. It's like bugs and pollinators can't utilize it at all. So it's like not particularly like bad. Like it's not leaching out shit into the ground that's just like, oh, this is horrible. It's not like wasting water and you're in California and there's a drought and like, dude, you can't be doing this. But it's a dead land. It's just like the nature cannot utilize it at all. The best thing you can do is have native plants and grasses in your lawn. You have an area where your lawn would be. You just have stuff that's like, this literally grows naturally. So in Missouri, you'd get native Missouri plants. And you just fill that space with that. Make it as pretty as you can. And you won't need to water that. Because it'll be things adapted to Missouri where it's like, hey, you get, water 5 times, 10 times a month. That's all the watering this needs. You literally don't have to input any extra water. And it'll be stuff that pollinators can use because they're already adapted to using those things. And so it's just like, that is the perfect system for what you can do. It's just like, it's native, so it works. I love a California rock lawn. They're so elite. Dude, when I was in California 2 weeks ago, I was like, damn, literally nobody got lawns out here anymore. Everybody used to have lawns there. When I went to my grandparents' house as a kid, everybody had lawns. None of them do anymore. It is all rock lawns or like native bushes. There was like 2 people that had fucking cactus farms. It was like, dude, I feel like some kid's gonna fall in that and you're gonna get in trouble. Generally not eco-friendly or safe. It's also hot. Not much different than a concrete slab. People have said the same thing about Yulind before, and he's pretty cool. Who cares about the grass? You're not going to be living there next year. Well, you want it to look nice for when they sell it next year. My mom had her property in the city classified as an animal sanctuary, so they could break their HOA rules, have a wild yard with no grass. They had lots of flowers and native plants. Bees loved it. Yeah. I haven't learned that. I haven't recently, that AstroTurf is also called AstroTurf, because it was first used at the Astrodome. We've done 6 squats. Let's get back to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Poor or wild. Some busybody down the street tells you what to do with your yard. What the hell? There is a reason for HOAs. It's okay. Let me get through my squats and I'll go into HOAs. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let me prelude this with, I don't like homeowners associations. I think they fucking stink. I just understand the point of them. I don't think it's like a pointless thing that everybody hates. Why are we doing this? I understand them. I'll get into them. Oh, brother, this guy defending HOA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me paint my house. I own whatever color I want. Get them knees bending, pretty boy. That's the stuff I don't want to hear. Okay. They originally just so everyone chips in to keep the common areas nice, then power-hungry assholes took advantage. What angle are we at? Okay, that's good enough. I'll start at 108 on my hand, which is 20 seconds away. Kind of, Leon. There's another really, really big reason for them. Okay, Yulind is used to being on his knees. What the fuck? 54, 56, 58, 3 minutes. 108 to 111. Okay, so the purpose of a homeowners association is to keep property values high. If you have rules that say, like, hey, you can't use your front lawn as a fucking garbage dump, then the prices of not just that house, but everyone's houses stay up. When you're selling your house, let's say you list it for $500,000, and people come to looking at your house. They're like, wow, this is nice, this is great. And then they look down the street, and 2 houses over, there's a guy that literally has a garbage dump in his front yard. And it's like, oh, is that your neighbor? Is he, like, cleaning house? And you're just like, no, he just lives like that. He just doesn't believe in landfills, so he uses his own front yard as a landfill. The smell's kind of bad, but you get used to it. The people looking at your house are gonna go, yeah, we're not paying $500,000 for this house now. It's got a little fucking, like, dumpster freak 2 houses down. Maybe if you drop the price, we'll pay $450,000 for it. You just lost $50,000 because your neighbor likes to put trash in his front yard. So homeowners associations are basically like, hey, let's all agree to follow these rules so that one person isn't fucking up our housing values with weird shit, like having their front yard be a garbage dump, or painting their house weird and obnoxious colors that would be off-putting to buyers. Homeowners association are like a system of everybody follows the rules, all of our prices stay high. You want to keep your neighbors in line so that your house value doesn't get fucked up. Yeah, the rich get richer. That's not how it works. Now the problem is, homeowners association often just become people that, like, this guy's using it, and he worked, a fucking kick-me job for 40 years, and now he's power tripping and literally taking a measuring ruler to your grass and being like, your grass is longer than 2 inches. Here's a $50 bill. As per the homeowners association, it's like, you need to go fuck yourself. Anyway, that's my homeowners association rant. They keep your property values high. 2 minutes 30 done. 30 more seconds. How many areas, like council areas? Like the neighborhood park that's private owned. Sometimes, Gana. Yeah, they just get richer. Is that a very dainty man watering their lawn? $50,000. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh. 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 Yeah. This here. I wonder how much of Americans rent versus Australians. It's supposed to be partly owned by everyone in the neighborhood, but now it belongs to the massive corporation that bought out all the houses. It very much depends on the area. Hi, anime fan Rick. We just did planking for 3 minutes. You don't need a hoe for that. There are literally already laws for stuff like garbage dumps and livestock, etc. Pretty much anything that can leave the property, such as toxic fumes and stuff, can leak into the ground. You are overthinking it, Joe. That was just the example. Homeowners associations are specifically for things that there aren't laws for. Like, let's say cutting your grass. There probably isn't a city law for cutting your grass a certain length. But if your neighbors aren't cutting their grass and their lawn looks bad, your property values go down. Because unfortunately, when you sell a house, you're not selling just your house. You're selling the house, the property, how ease of access you are to, city features, how good your neighbors are. Right? When you're buying a house, You don't want a fucking crazy neighbor. You don't want that guy that just, like, sits on his lawn in a lawn chair. The grass isn't cut at all. He looks like he hasn't showered in 5 years. And he just sits out there with a fucking boomstick, right? Just scowling and everything. If you had a neighbor like that, or you saw a guy in the lawn and you were looking to buy a house, you'd heavily think twice about buying that house, because that sounds like an absolute nightmare of a neighbor. And you don't want that. The homeowners associations are basically an extra set of laws that's like, hey, these are things that are totally okay within the law, but we don't want to allow them because, like, shit, we've agreed that we don't want that to be a part of the system to keep our property value high. Says you, crazy neighbors are great entertainment. I think it would very heavily depend for me. Do I think a crazy neighbor would be funny? Hi, Scraggles. Kind of. Do I want a crazy neighbor that plays metal music 24/7 at like 89 decibels when the legal limit is 90 decibels, and like they're very much pushing the limits, and just like I just hear them at all times and they're constantly stomping around? No, I don't want that. Okay. You're in my head. How is it right there? How is it? Okay. We put this here. I gotta move all my stuff around a bit. We need to redo the camera. Wait, are hoes basically unions? Basically, they're almost exactly unions. But instead of like, hey, police my company, it's police me and the other union members. Okay. Flying. That. I think that's good. Let's see. I'm going to be standing at this angle. No, that's a little too angled. No, that's fine. Put that there. I put this way up here. Girls had 4 hours of sleep, but oh shit, I just missed your message. Odd we have to have places that kind of like Hoa. They are mostly retirement villages, and I guess they are more like gated communities. Morning schools, let me kidnap you to bed. Yulind is describing me. I'm that neighbor. So you're saying if I don't want hoity-toity neighbors, don't cut my grass? If you're in a neighborhood that's a homeowners association, you're just gonna get fined. You're just gonna be draining money. Says you crazy neighbors are great entertainment. It's okay, enjoying Star Citizen, we'll nap later. Can't I just sell my house to a loving family, not some freak who just plans on flipping my house to resell it to make mad profit? I don't know what that has to do with a homeowners association. You don't want a neighbor that doesn't take care of their child, locking them outside, making them pace circles in the yard. Sir, you're in the basement. You're not hearing anything. Wait, are hoes basically unions? I don't want to be in your head. I want to be in something else. They're supposed to be. Kiss the camera while you're at it. Thought Americans made unions illegal? No. They're not illegal. They're just, you know, they have a very negative sentiment right now. They're on the rise. Unions are like 100% on the rise right now. Thought Americans were like famously anti-union. Americans were super pro-union. It was like in the 50s or 60s, it was like 60% of working Americans were part of a union. Then they crashed. There was a lot of like politics and a lot of campaigning against unions, and that went down to like 15 or 20%. They are now on the rise, but it's, you know, a massive recovery. They're dumb as fucking propagandized. I don't know why this keeps coming up. We bring out the extremely problematic history of HOAs. Unions are Americans. Companies are anti-unions. I like here, the incline is telling us how much can lift and I can supply. Girls were saying they had 4 hours of sleep but are happy. Americans, of which I'm one, but I know better than to hate unions like a petulant child that doesn't want to pay pennies to keep my rights safe. But the police union, that's just the fastest organization. Leon, God, you are right there with me. Because, like, yes, most unions good. There's some examples of bad unions, but most unions just good. Police union, not a union. That's just a weaponized thing. Fucking largest mafia in America. Cops. That being said, we had a cop here earlier today, and I'm like, ooh, I really like this person, but they're a cop. But they're so cool, but they're a cop. They're just putting food on their table. As a damn dirty cop. Many unions have become their own giant corporations and have significant problems. Yes. Okay. We are going to change our trackers. A union for union breakers. Some cops are pretty cool. I worked with them for a decade. I'm kind of like a all cops are bastards like mindset. There are good cops. I think there's good police chiefs. And that trickles down to the rest of the department. But I don't know what makes a good cop in a good area. I do know one rotten apple spoils a bunch. 100% applies to cops. You have bad cops. And then you have good cops that try to keep them in line. But cops are very defensive of each other. They protect their own. And, when one cop reports another cop, the entire cop organization turns on that good cop and gets them the fuck out and harasses the shit out of them. Sometimes they even just kill them. And so it's like... It's one of those things like, yeah, there's good cops. What's left of them? It's... I don't know. Cops are... Bleh. Oh, no wonder. I thought I was invisible, but I was just still dead. No, fuck that cop. He'll turn on us the second he gets the chance. Cop individual can be cool. Cop's the faceless entity that does naughty things is bad. They're amazing cops that are so tolerant and use their own common sense to serve their community. Preach it, sister. Speaking of rotten apples, did that rotten potato ruin your sack of potatoes? I don't think there was one. I just, I didn't find a bad potato in the bunch. And so, I don't know. I think it was just when I bought it, there was a rotten potato in another bag that had leaked onto mine. We are going to pause this. Start. Oh, because I unplugged the treadmill. It, full reset it. I don't have Wi-Fi. Start manual workout. Going to press play over here. What is the volume like? That's good. Okay. And then... Did I leave the mouse on the fucking YouTube video? Sure did. Okay. We need to increase the speed. And we need to max the incline. Hi, Cairo. Banger zone. Preach it, sister. Speaking of rotten apples. Did that rotten potato? I like that music. Been an hour. Walking has not been seen. Oh, you so ate it. Hi, Zuvi. Hi, Zuvi, Banger Zone, Morning, Cairo, Flower. Hi, Gana. Hi, Cairo. Hi, Chalk. I hardly know her. This is EPL, right? This is Eastern Plaguelands. Oh boy, finally on time. Hi, Octal. Hi, Global. Cairo, the perfect being, my beloved bunny. A mold eater. We're walking. We're finally walking. Man, this Zuvi guy stinks. So like 7 to 10 Western Plaguelands is better. I don't know what I like between Western and Eastern. I think I like Western more. Western has Anderhall, which is really cool. It also has Hearthglen. The problem is, it really fucking pisses me off that the Paladin class hall is the fucking basement of Light's Hope Chapel and not Hearthglen. Like, that's so stupid to me. There's this copy pasta in the crypto space that I love. And I think about it almost every day for 5 years now. Oh? What do you want, Gundor? Wait, isn't Light's Hope EPL? Or am I backwards? It is. Light's Hope is Eastern Playlands. And Hearthglen is Western Playlands. Stratholm, though? Is that a plus or a minus? Okay, cool. Wow, talk, sleep. What the fuck? It's so lore important, I'll beat your ass. I don't care how lore important it is. It's never dropped my amount. That place can suck rocks. Feel like I'm being gaslit? Cause these zones sucked, lol. Lamau. Would you like the brown on your brown? Skill diff. Talked about going to that concert yesterday. Zuby guy was like, oh, where is it? How far? And many miles away? You're traveling for? I wasn't going to dox myself at a Koyo Red chat. Skolo, though? That was really fun. I don't really care about the dungeons of Skolomance or Stratholm. They're both very lore important, but like... There's nothing particularly fun about either of them. If anything, I'd say I don't like Stratholm because it used to be a mega dungeon. It used to be Stratholm Dead Side, Stratholm Live Side, and like you just spend a shit ton of time in there. And they've since split it into 2 dungeons, and I'm like, man, this is lame. I hate that they did this. I liked the mega dungeon stuff, but I understand why they split them up. It's just worse to me. For the zones, Western Playlands has Andral, which is kind of cool. It's got Hearthglen, but all the areas between those 2 areas stink. When you're Alliance and you quest in the southern area by Uther's Tomb, that sucks. When you're Horde and you quest by the wall, that sucks. When you quest at the little individual farms or like for the Cenarian Circle, that's fucking forgettable. Eastern Plaguelands. You know, Eastern Plaguelands does have Fiona's Caravan. And I do think that's really fun. So I think I like Eastern more between the 2. This is why I don't do small talk. Did it once and suddenly I stepped into a landmine. Well, I think Trogdor is just teasing you there, Zuby. I don't think they're actually, like, being serious, but I like the variety of school and mini-bosses. I want to say step on me, but I'm not really in defeat. What'd you need to kill the Lich in Western Playlands for? It was an attunement, I think. Did Stratholm need an attunement back in the day? It's been so long. Eastern Playlands has Darrowshire? Darrowshire is pretty fucking sad. I think we actually go there. This feels so wrong, by the way, guys. Holding onto the bar with my right hand is just like, what the fuck? Did someone say step on you? To be sip. What the fuck, Baldir? I don't want to get stepped on. If somebody was like, step on me, I'd be like, okay. If you want. But like, if somebody stepped on me, I'm fucking like, kicking their foot off me like, what the fuck? EPL also has that house with the chimney that you could trap yourself in. Yuli, guess what? What's up, Sammy? I can hear Lil now? Oh, fucking Pog! Have you been able to sleep? I used to have girlfriends walk on my back to crack it. Shit felt great. But our dream and hopes, Yulind. I'll step on you all you want. If you want me to step on you, sure. No problem. I just don't want to be stepped on. I mean, even ask. Do you think you would survive that movie? Where you're the last person walking? Going 4 miles per hour? If it was flat, absolutely. I don't think I'd be the last person to survive. But I'm like top 10%, easy. A little, what? Kinky? Purely medical reasons, mostly, maybe. If I'm the last person, I would off myself. If I was the last person, if I'm in like an I Am Legend situation, well, it depends. If there's things like the I Am Legend zombies running around, I am probably not wanting to stay alive. I'm probably like, yeah, this fucking sucks, get me out of here. However, if it's like I Am Legend but without the zombies, if it's like, you know, every single other person on Earth gets raptured and I'm just alone, I'd probably stick around for a while. I'd probably, like, go to different stores, like malls and Bass Pro Shops, and find a power generator. And live on manga and Nintendo and console games for a while. Kind of just hang out for, like, a year or two. And when I get to a point of, okay, I truly am alone, no one's coming, maybe I, like, off myself. But if it's, like, if it's an issue of, you know, it's just me and the resources left by humanity. If it's not a, like, awful existence, even if you have electricity, you probably won't have running water. I'm okay with that. Is that movie literally just people walking? Or does it actually have a plot? Steppies. If I'm just chilling alone, I'd probably enjoy just looting everything for free. Hell yeah. Exactly. Yulind's a pampered little princess. He doesn't want people walking all over him. Why, though? Wasn't I Am Legend not the last survivor? Thought he was doing research for other survivors? Well, so I'm just talking about the movie situation, right? The actual whole story of I Am Legend is... he is the last one. He is trying to find a cure. He finds a cure. That or he fails to find a cure. But he eventually finds out there's other survivors. And they find out that, you know, all of the zombie people have memories from when they were like that. And he was essentially torturing a lot of them. And he goes on trial for crimes against humanity. For, like, torturing people that were zombified. There was others, yes. Chat, save me. Before he does something stupid. I think we saw other people at the very end of the movie. The walking is the plot. They stop or slow down, they get killed. Last person standing gets whatever they want. Are you excited for the sequel of I Am Legend? There's a sequel? There was others. Hi, Reaper559. Thank you for the follow. Guys, this is weird being on the right. It's not like, oh, I don't like this. But it feels like putting your pants on backwards. Not gonna lie, sounds like a dumb movie. I think it is, Gana. I think the whole point of it is just like a Twilight Zone episode that instead of 30 minutes is an hour or an hour and a half. Very much an art piece. The whole point was he was alone. How the fuck? Well, so here's the thing, Octal. The whole point was that he was alone. But more so, he thought he was alone. Not that he was actually alone. Because he was in, like, the danger zone. He was in, like, ground zero. Everyone else had kind of, like, gotten out of there and made, like, safe areas and havens. And he just assumed it spread everywhere. He didn't try leaving. He was just trying to, like, capture zombies and cure them on the spot. I mean, there weren't in New York, they... Yeah. Also, he was just stupid. It's not so much stupid, but, like... You know, when you're in a zombie apocalypse, it'd be really fucking great to have at least one other voice. Because when you're alone for, I think it's like 5 or 8 years in the movie, when you're alone for that long, it's essentially being alone with your thoughts, right? It would be great to, like, confirm. Yeah. So, like, any idea he has, he doesn't have somebody being like, hey, that's a bad idea. Right? He's sitting there going, okay, we'll set a booby trap. It'll be a wire. And if somebody trips the wire, it drops a car off the bridge, and it hangs the zombie up by their foot. This is a perfect idea. Nothing can go wrong. And then, you know, a second person could just go, hey, this sounds really fucking dangerous. Maybe we don't do that. Right? Like, he doesn't have somebody like that. For you... Also, he was immune, right? He was immune to the airborne stuff. I don't know if, like, people transform from being bitten or whatever. I don't remember. But yes, he was immune, I believe. Would you travel around with lots of zombies that could get you? Yeah, that was a whole part of it, Octomage, was that where he was in New York, he had, like, fortified the fuck out of his house. He had, like... the windows with steel shutters, the doors with steel shutters. His house he had retrofitted to be just a fucking vault. And so at nighttime, when all the zombies could, like, wander around and go into anywhere, they were not getting to his place. And so if it was like, hey, go out and explore, that could just be death, right? He can't go, he's never gonna find somewhere that is as safe and fortified as his house was. He's gonna be fucking camping. And there's just gonna be a shit ton of zombies around him that, like, they're gonna fucking hear him breathing. I think they had, like, infrared vision also. Not to mention maintaining food and water. And any disease he's not immune to. He was way safer staying in the same spot. I think they were like hours of car driving away. Yeah. It was like upstate New York or something, and he's like in Manhattan. Could be great till I confirm. We all know he fucked that mannequin. Alone with my thoughts, but I hate those. I think they were like hours of car driving. Also, he was immune, right? Looked it up because I was annoyed. Having done it just last year, I couldn't remember. What, you have to do kill the Lich in Western Playlands for the Skullman's Key quest? Which I don't know why I did it on my main, given I play Rogue. Yulind wouldn't survive the world of I Am Legend. He needs constant praise. Being alone would be truly torture. You say that, Trogdor? I'm actually really good at being alone. I spent a lot of years alone. And so I don't think I'm that bad at that. I think, now that I get a lot of praise and attention, I'm a little addicted to it. I like it. But if it was like, you know, if it went back to the old ways, I don't think I'd be like having a melty. I think I could make do. I'd probably be sad. But starring Will Smith honestly sounds like an incredible movie. You telling me having 1 million people drooling over him and falling around isn't enough? Million, he says. I like the attention. Oh, you're a little praise addict. That's adorable. Shut the fuck up. I need a drink. I Am Legend is great. It's one of those movies that anybody that reads the books and is really into the I Am Legend series, a lot of them don't like the movie. Anybody that has never read any of the books and just doesn't know about those, they watch the movie and they're like, wow, this kicks ass, this is great. It is apparently very different than the books. Oh, you mean nerds don't like the movie? Oh, look at this guy all flustered getting called out. Hi, Cam and Wolf. I like the image of the hand puppet dog on top of Will Smith. Oh, I didn't know there were books. It's a lot like Lord of the Rings and stuff, where like there's a shit ton of lore around I Am Legend. There's like a book about before the fall or something, and then like a bunch of books about after. Like, the movie is just the snapshot of, oh, this is a very interesting part of the story, and we're focusing on that. It's the action part. But I Am Legend has a lot of politics and philosophy. Because it was like, you know, he basically, he finds an encampment. He eventually gets told there are humans up here. So he goes there. And they're like, dude, how have you been surviving? And he's like, well, I've been in Manhattan, barricaded my house up, and I've been trying to find a cure for the zombies. And they're like, you've been trying to find a cure? Well, that's pretty noble, but, you know, we've already found a cure. What were you doing to them? How are you testing your cure? And he's like, well, I would capture a zombie, and then I would try to inject them with different pathogens of my blood, and, they've all died. You've just been injecting them with random shit? Was it, like, immediate death? Well, sometimes it was immediate death. Sometimes they would kind of convulse around and have a seizure for an hour. And, you know, I was really hoping they'd pull through. I had a kill switch. If it looked like they were in too much pain, I'd, you know, out of their misery. But, you know, sometimes I really thought they were going to pull through, and then they still didn't. These people are like, okay, we have a cure, and they retain all their memories. They remember everything from this. You've been torturing people. I've been doing what? Yeah, you've just, like, they were alive and awake for all of that. And he's like, oh shit, that kind of makes me like some mad scientist that went around torturing people. And they're like, yeah, it kind of does. He's like, shit, dude, I should be in jail. Yeah, you should. We've got a jail right here for you. And so he's in jail. And it's like a lot of the, should we, like, what should we do with this guy? Well, he's not a scientist. He didn't have, like, proper protocols. He's never taken an ethics class. He had good intentions. Save humanity. And it's not like he was just fucking, he's not a psycho either, yeah? It wasn't like he was, you know, just popping headshots like, hey, I gotta save the world of these zombies, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Like, he would very much not kill them if he didn't have to. There's a scene of him, like, going into one of the buildings to save his dog. And, like, a bunch of them wake up. And when he runs out, he has a gun. Like, he has his fucking fully automatic rifle that he could have just started blasting them. But he knows these are people. I don't want to just start shooting. They could potentially be saved. And so, like, he has a lot of that. He treats them like humans. But he's never taken an ethics class. He doesn't know, like, the proper procedures for, like, how should you humanely test this stuff. I don't even know if there is a really humanely way to do this. It's a lot of, like, deliberation. What do we fucking do with this guy? Did we talk about throne stuff already? I have mentioned that you bought everything out and I have 22 packages coming. But other than that, no. Self-defense. Not a psycho either, yeah. To be fair, at that stage, they weren't human, they were monster. Like an animal with rabies. He didn't know other people survived. It's a lot of, like, how should we handle this? What should the philosophy be? I also think there's a lot of people that's like, look guys, he didn't know they could be saved. He treated them very humanely as best he could. And he was working towards saving humanity. That should absolve him of any crimes he did. But he is also there, going like, yeah, but I fucking torture them. You should put me down. I'm a monster. Like, he himself is a very depressive, like, I'm in the wrong. And it's like, okay, buddy. Hi, Helios Glaze. Who is this? Are you asking about me? Or the character in I Am Legend that we're talking about? Talking about me? Hi, I'm Yulind. And he didn't know other people survived. Yeah, but like suggestions? Sammy? I don't want to go over throwing suggestions and stuff. Carry on then. Okay. I don't want to go over throwing suggestions until I have my second hand again. Because it's like really difficult to use Steam VR compared to XS Overlay while in VR. I'm just like putting throne suggestions off. But as for throne, use my hand to talk about throne. My parents left for Florida yesterday. I have the house to myself. I don't have to worry about anybody opening my packages. And so, everything that was in the Saved for Later section of Throne was moved to the wish list, and some freak literally cleared it out yesterday. We're talking like 22 items, all purchased. And so, wow. So I have a lot of packages coming right now. Calling me a freak. You are, Sammy. You are. You're a goddamn freak. And I'll not apologize for that. So what's the problem? Freak in the sheets, hell yeah. There's not really a problem. It's very overwhelming for me, right? It's very much like, oh god, that's so much. Oh jeez. Obviously, Blue Twitch will become a lot more active soon. Well, get spoiled. Just accept all the throne suggestions then? No. Fuck no, Trogdor. One, some of you freaks, Elistro, like suggesting fucking houses and Rolex watches that cost $2 million. Two, some of you freaks like suggesting awful gifts like, what was it? The fucking Shart humidifier, whatever, I don't know. Some horrendous gifts. Think of all them toys you get to use. House on Throne. It's just a shed. It's not just a shed. There has been a weekly shed, but there's also been like mansion in Italy, $6 million. The Amazon house, $38,000. But what if your shark gets dry? Cheese? Shed? We're not getting a shed. We are not getting a fucking shed. I had to un-autocorrect that like 5 times. I'm sitting there like, she's. Did I call someone a he that's a she? Did I fuck that up somewhere? Hi, Wrath. Ugh. We've done 1 mile. And I'm definitely like starting to be sweaty. And I'm like, wow. What a good workout. We're almost done, right? I look down. 1 mile. Uh-oh. Fuck you, Matthews. Did you taste the forbidden cheese yet? I will never taste the forbidden cheese. Let me get a taste of that sweat. Slurps. I was also getting sheet. Like, no, it's just 1 shed, please. Sammy, you're a freak. What the fuck? How dare you call me a freak? Guys, I'm sweating a lot. You let me get a taste of that sweat. Slurps. Yes, you fucking freak. Those messages were 2 minutes apart. A sniffer. Okay. Okay. That smells wrong. Hands. I've gone over it a few times. But Thursday, my hands broke. I didn't charge them after stream Wednesday. Plugging them in Thursday, because we had a lot of trailers to watch Thursday. I plugged it in while it was on. And I don't know if that had anything to do with it fucking dying, but it died midstream. We've been one-handed since then. I've been trying to RMA it. I've been trying to RMA it since Thursday. Made a lot of progress Thursday. You know, sent the email. Controller broke. Okay, try these fixes. I tried these fixes, still broke. Okay, send us pictures in the serial ID. Okay, here's the serial ID and pictures. They did not get back to me at all yesterday. Which I'm like, oh, don't do this. Please don't do that. I don't know why you're saying I'm the boy smell freak. When did I say you were the boy smell freak? You are a boy smell freak. But I didn't say you're the boy smell freak. Boy kisser. I was supposed to go to the grocery store today. I completely forgot. So, no chalky milk after this walk. Ugh. That stinks. Oh no. I had a weird dream. No, I had a really weird dream. It was like, I was at a LAN party. And I was like, hang on. If I'm at this LAN party, I don't need to go to the store and buy chocolate milk. Because, like, you know, they'll have it in the gas station next to this LAN party I'm at. This will be great. This will mean, like, way less trips to the grocery store. I'll be able to go, like, once every 2 weeks. And anytime I go to these LAN parties, I can just get chocolate milk. And then I woke up and I was like, cool, I don't need chocolate milk because I went to that LAN party. What the fuck did I just say? Look in the fridge. No chocolate milk. Did I just start believing my ridiculous dream is, like, reality? That's not how it works. I have to go to the grocery store. I'm not a freak, really, Madge. Are you sure? Trogdor, you're a freak. Someone needs to buy delivery of chocolate milk for this femboy right now. Let me just get some chocolate milk delivered to you then, Kiss. Dreams are wild. No, no, no. I am not getting food delivered. The problem with getting food delivered is that it's like a $20 delivery fee. It's so expensive just to have somebody bring it out here. That was what was, like, the nicest thing about Texas. The Tom Thumb grocery store, $2 per delivery. That's so easy to afford. It was like I sign up for the TomTom membership for $100. And that just waives all delivery fees. And then it's just like, yeah, I just order groceries whenever I want. We've been over this, don't worry about the damn price. Fuck you, I'm worrying about the damn price. Here's the thing, Trogdor. I don't want that system to work. I don't want them to get away with, like, food delivery costs $20 for delivery. I want it to be like, hey, if you want people to actually order delivered food, you gotta make it affordable. If you support bad business practices, they keep fucking doing them. I don't want them to do them. It's not a money is no object type of thing. It's a, I literally don't want them to succeed. Principle of the matter? Rooting against people, how evil? Yes. I don't like companies like Airbnb and Uber. I want them to fail. Based Yuli strikes again. Oh god. We're at 1.4. What about Uber's family? Fuck Uber's family. They're not human. Because the owner of Uber probably already sold their souls to make Uber successful. So they're not people. Uber's little granddaughter, who's 5 years old, and just drew a little crayon drawing of her and her family getting a golden retriever because that's what she wants in life. Fuck that little girl. She can kick rocks. Oh, classic dehumanization. That's how you rationalize it. Yes, but have you considered a way to get spoiled and eat something really good? You can spoil me other ways, Trogdor. Base your femboys to really bring out the flavors. Grilled to perfection. Have you ever seen Black Mirror? You know, Oku was telling me to watch it, but no, I have not. Hi, Zvi! You don't support bad business practices. They just use massive funding drives to squash all competition. So they are the only option. And then when a monopoly is formed, hike their prices to recoup their investment. Zvi, we already talked about Microsoft today. You're repeating the topic! Amazon the milk instead of. The episode about the AR goggles and the war is wild. Let me get you McDonald's. Fine. I will. I will, Trogdor. You can give me McDonald's. Oh, you really know how to treat a girl. Here's the thing, Smile. I hate fancy restaurants. The cheaper and, like, more fast food it is, the more I'm gonna like it. Yulind getting spoiled. Black Mirror, there's either phone bad slop, the grossest overdone shit you've ever seen, or actually really good TV. And then there's Striking Viper's X, which is fucking incredible. Fuck. God damn it, Trogdor. I thought you were, like, actually going to order the McDonald's. I don't want to order it. I have to go download an app for this. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That's the delivery fee. What's that other one? Love, Sex, and Robots? Oh my god. I will order McDonald's today. I can't order it without your address, silly Yuli. Okay, after stream we can talk then. Love, sex, and robots can be pretty cool. Or just bad. Secret level fucks, though. I would agree with you about that. Cheap food is best. But I want to treat you, babe. Let me get you the cheap crap from the corner. It's, you know... Yeah, but smile. The cheap crap from the corner is literally what I want the most. Like... When it comes to, like, eating food... I really like processed shit. Give me cookies, goldfish, Pop-Tarts. After that, it's like hot dogs, eggs, burritos, stuff I have to prepare. But like, nothing is better to me than food I like that has zero preparation. That's like a, oh god, yes. And so, when it comes to eating out, the more unique and like nice a place is, the more I stress out about it. McDonald's? I know what I want from McDonald's. There is no anxiety ordering food from McDonald's. Bringing me to the 504 Barn Grill? Oh god. Okay, well let me see their menu. This burger looks okay, but oh, it has this thing on it. I don't want it. Oh jeez. Oh, they have a what is it? A ravioli meal? Oh, but it has this in it. Oh. I loved every episode of Black Mirror because it's different. I liked you in the first season. The one with the suit eating the guy who was messed up and lives in my head. Like, if you're not digging an episode, that's fine. It will be over soon. And something 100% different. He's a chicken tender boy? I'm not a chicken tender boy. Yulind likes hot dogs for the shape. Listen, buddy. What do you want? I would get a medium or large chocolate milkshake, 10-piece chicken nugget, large fry. That would be my McDonald's meal. That's not my point. You seen Secret Level? Shit whips. I be lurking. Okay, stalking. Thank you, Yulind, for the stuff you've been doing and have a good walk. Oh, thank you. I literally do not know. Fry. I love the McDonald's fries. Hi, Broily! Oh, cute, adorable, fluffy Yulind and nice legs walking. Thank you. I miss Glizzy Goblin Yulind. Dude, there was a phase 5 years ago where, like, I would eat, like, 2 hot dogs a day. Hi, Dr. Corgi. A Pop-Tart a day. A ramen packet a day. I was just ingesting salt. And then I started getting hypertension headaches because of my blood pressure. And it was like, oh dear, I gotta cut out the salt. And I don't eat anywhere near as many hot dogs anymore. But fuck, I kinda wish I did. I like hot dogs. Anthology show where each episode is based on a different video game. Unfortunately, it's Amazon Video. But... Yar har fiddle dee dee. Happy 801 days of walking. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's really good. Macca's fries dipped in their ice cream is great. It's okay. I just like the limp dick, greasy as shit French fries that McDonald's does. I bet you ate more than 2 hot dogs a day. What the fuck? I see, then no I haven't. We're on the eastern side of Eastern Playlands. I think that's actually Lights Hope Chapel. Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. He likes them limp. We're talking about fries, Trogdor. Did your HJs change their chips a few years? Because ours did and they suck? What is HJs? Limp is cute? What the fuck? Do you like your hot dogs limp? No. No, absolutely not. Sorry, Burger King. I don't remember the last time I've been to a Burger King. HJ's equals Burger King? What the fuck does HJ stand for? Don't say hand jobs. Hungry Jacks? How is that not Jack in the Box? Fucking what? They give Hungry Jacks at Burger King? BRB? Oh, they give hand jobs at Burger King. Could be hand jobs if you really want. Yeah. We don't have Jack in the Box? Really? Jack in the Box is probably the place I went to the second most. My mom's favorite is Carl's Jr. But like out here, it's called like Hardee's or something? I forget. Carl's Jr. is like sorta out here, but not really. Well, actually in Texas. I don't know if that's the case in Missouri. In Texas, we'd go to Jack in the Box a lot. I always wanted to go to McDonald's, but we'd end up going to Jack in the Box a lot. Burger King in Australia is Hungry Jack's because we already had a Burger King store here. Burger King needed to rebrand when they entered the Australian market. Yeah, Hardee's and Carl's Jr. are the same? I heard Burger King was taken when they went to Australia. They were very mad about it. Well, you chose a generic-ass name like Burger King. Speaking of restaurant names. So my parents owned a restaurant for a few years, right? They don't anymore. But when they started, more like Burglary King. When they started, their friend wanted to run a catering business. He wanted to run a food truck. And they invested in it. They funded it. And then when the guy got big enough to, like, have his own restaurant, he was going to, make a restaurant, and he was going to give it a certain name. He was looking for names. And they were like, I remember him talking about names for a month. And after a month, they were like, yeah, John finally settled on a name. He's gonna go with YOLOs. Like, you only live once. Isn't that cool? Isn't that so fitting with his story for, like, working in kitchens for years? And then taking the risk to go with his own food truck and make his own restaurant? And I'm like, no. He cannot use the name YOLOs. He very much needs to reconsider that name. And everybody was like, what? Huh? And I was like, YOLOs is literally trending on sites like Twitter and Vine for people doing stupid shit. You are inviting trouble if you name your restaurant YOLOs at the peak of literally people skating across freeways on a skateboard. Hashtag YOLO. Please do not go with the name YOLO. And I remember, like, 2 or 3 days later, he comes over and he's like, hey, your parents said I shouldn't go with the name YOLO, but I really like that name. And I was like, I understand you like the name. And it really, like, it makes sense, but that's just not what the word means right now. It meant that for the past 50 years. YOLO right now means do stupid shit. Like, near suicidal shit. And right now, if you search for YOLO, you're not going to get wholesome, uplifting stories of people pushing themselves because they only live once to live their life to the fullest. You're gonna get people, like, jumping off of bridges. You're going to get people speeding on the freeway at 120 miles per hour while having their friends in the back of their pickup truck. Please do not go with the name YOLO. Even from, like, an association, you want to be the only one using YOLO. Because if not, you will get lost in the marketing. It would be absolutely impossible for your restaurant to overtake the search pattern of people looking up a Vine associated with this. And the guy was like, damn, that sucks. Okay. And they went with a different name. I'm forgetting the name right now. It started with a P. But they went with a different name. And I just remember... I remember he wanted to go with the name Yellows, and I was like, please, please do not do this. There's also checkers and rallies. I don't know why they're different. They were upset because it was copyrighted in the USA. They tried to force that USA version to be accepted in Australia. But they were told to kick rocks. Well, I mean, that's just how copyright works, right? The worst they can say is no. It's not like they try to enforce the copyright. And people go, you can't do that. In fact, here's a $5,000 fine. Or, you know, a $500,000 fine. Don't pull that shit again. They get a no. At worst, they have to pay for the legal fees that Burger King Australia had to go through defending their name. Which I don't even know if they had to do any of that, right? And like, risk versus reward. The risk, the consequence, if you lose, is you lose out on the lawsuit money and potentially have to pay Burger King Australia anything they had to pay for going to trial. Which for a company like Burger King, the size of Burger King, that's fucking nothing. That's like pocket change. Hey, we've got like, you know, literally some saved up in the corner for a situation like this. Best case scenario, they get the name they want. And, yippee! They get exactly what they wanted. Oh, so that's where your old money came from. Your family owned a national restaurant franchise. Shut the fuck up, Smile. It was awesome, wow. Man, this guy could have had a hip restaurant, and you shut it down. You know, and I think you need to do a fast food tier list. Okay, so McDonald's is A tier, because that's the one I prefer. Carl's Jr. and Jack in the Box, those are B tier, because they're good, but not as good as McDonald's. Taco Bell, that's C tier. I can eat there, but I'm literally ordering 2 taco shells with ground beef and cheese and nothing else. I don't even get their drinks because they don't have milkshakes. Alright, yeah, thank you for coming to my, fast food tier list. That's it. I'm on down to Yulin's. Yeah, but companies don't like being told no. That's worse than a fine to them. They throw a bigger sook over it. I think you are over-personalizing companies. It's all just business. It is all just emotionless, cold, raw business. There's no, like, them or being upset. It's, hey, go for this. If not, it's a, you know, nothing risk. If we get it, we benefit a lot. Wendy's used to be, like, B tier. When I went for it the last time, like a year, and holy shit, it was awful. F tier. I don't know if I've ever had Burger King. I don't think I've ever had Wendy's. I've never had Popeyes. I've had In-N-Out, but that was like legit 15 years ago. Maybe more. We're at 2 miles. Oh my god, today is a hard fucking walk. We did we did a bunch of Donkey Kong yesterday. After I got my avatar working, I was like, well, I guess I tried to finish that out before I like actually drop it. I hadn't played in like 4 or 5 days. I was like, oh, I need to play. I got most of Ingot Isle. I finished off the core planet world. All that's left is bananas that I have to look up. I have all of the cosmetics, I believe. The only thing left is just like, I can't buy a map for this. I'm pretty sure there's one more trial. Because in the core planet, there's like... Well, technically it's not the core planet, it's Ingot Isle. Ingot Isle, I have like 22 of 36 bananas. Which is like, okay. They definitely put 12 in like a trial thing. Because that's what they did in a lot of the other zones. The 5 zones where you get a form. And so it's like, I'm gonna do the story thing in the core plant. They're gonna send me back to Ingot Isle. It's gonna be the hardest fucking trial yet, I bet. It's gonna be fucking combining animals. Ugh. But after that, it's like 10 total bananas of like, hey, you didn't get this, so, and you can't get a map for it. Here's the little tricky thing to do it. No, when it comes to fast food tier lists, I'd say McDonald's just wins for me. I like the greasy fries. I like the milkshakes. I like their milkshakes more than other milkshakes. Granted, I haven't had a McDonald's milkshake in like 10 fucking years, but Whataburger wins for me. I have never been to Whataburger. Then maybe Terry's. I've never been to Whataburger, despite living in Texas for 8 years. There was Taco Cabana. What was that place? Sounds like you're getting a shake today. It does. Or at least it disappeared on me. Well, it's been 3 hours already. Geez, time flies, alright? Almost like a whole hour just disappeared on us. Okay, so Taco C, love that spot. I've never been there, but there was somebody at work who she loved just having a Taco Cabana day. So like 3 or 4 times, she would just go get like 200 or 300 little mini wrap burritos there. And it was like, okay, everybody, take 2. Okay, everybody's gotten their fill. If you want leftovers, have at them. And I was always like, you know, these are pretty good. They felt like fast food slop. Like good in that moment, but like, man, you shouldn't like this. Something about this is like not good. Taco C, love that spot. Yeah, they got cheap bulk breakfast tacos. Yes. And grab a plastic bag of 20 and be the king of the party? Yup. What? Can I joke about daylight savings? How long till it hits your side of the country again? You can joke about daylight savings. I don't know how to respond to it. I'm trying to acknowledge it and be like, oh, okay, dude. Alright. But like, I don't have a witty response for you. I'm sorry. We're at 12 incline. I'm at 2.3 miles. I'm not even halfway. Fuck. Oh god. What was I saying? You got this, you. Thank you. I keep seeing news about the Midnight expansion. I put it in the Neat Stuff channel. Somebody made a 3D model of the Alliance housing zone. And it's like, fuck, dude. One of the best things about WoW is that it just has so many people playing WoW that the third-party support it has for everything, their Wikipedia, their add-ons, their external tools, it just so far out-surpasses fucking anything. They literally made a 3D scan map of the housing area for... The game is not even out yet for Midnight. You will never see that in another video game. That's wild, Lamau. Go look at it, Leon. It's in the Neat Stuff channel. And it's really like a 3D scan. You can like move around. You can see where the houses will be. You can see like what's where. It's like, god damn, this is cool. Is it going to be good? It's going to be good. It's not going to be the best ever. Are you happy with what you've seen? I'm happy with what I've seen, but it's not going to be as good as WildStar, Rift, or PSO2. All three of those games are going to have a better housing system than WoW does. Now, WoW, they want their housing area to be very social. They literally, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, they did the garrisons in Warlords of Draenor, which is kind of like pseudo-housing, and it isolated everyone. It made it so that you stopped interacting with everyone else. And so they're like, we need this to be a social thing that involves other people. So instead of like just your house, you get a neighborhood. Do I need to get a WoW account and start investing in digital real estate? No. In fact, there will be no benefit investing in digital real estate because there's no limited scarcity like FF14. They want the neighborhoods of FF14. They want it to be that you have a house, you step outside of your house, and you see other players' houses. No scarcity, no resale value. No resale value. I don't even think there's public neighborhood. Well, there might be, I don't know. But your house, I think it's either going to be in a guild, a group, or public. And when it's public, you just see random players. Like, you'll see different players' houses there. How does WoW make money? Initial sale? The way WoW makes money is they have the initial sale. So you buy whatever the most current expansion is. Right now, that's Midnight. You buy Midnight, you can play every expansion under that. I don't think you can even buy Dragonflight or War Within anymore, which is like what people play. I think if you wanted to get into WoW now, you'd buy Midnight. They then have the monthly subscription. $15 a month. You pay $15 a month, you get to log in. And that applies to a lot of the different WoW game modes. That applies to Retail WoW, Classic WoW, Legion Remix when that comes out in 2 days. 2 or 3 days. That applies to all the different versions of Classic. Vanilla, BC, Wrath of the Lich King, Kata, Mop. I thought they made a ton of cash in the secondary market. We're getting there. They also have the game shop. Actually, no, let's talk about tokens first. Their third source of money is WoW tokens. Let's say I have 5 million gold. But, I don't have money. I can go to the auction house and spend like 250 or 300,000 gold and buy a month of WoW. Let's say I work 70 hours a week and don't really have time to grind WoW, but I like playing it for the little bit of time I have. I can buy a WoW token for $20 and sell that on the auction house for 250 to 300k gold. So it's buying gold, but through WoW. Whoa, this 3D housing model is nuts. Does everyone have like an instance house here or something? No. That place, Leon, is the instance. If you would get one of those little blue houses, and you can build in that house and around it. And like the next blue house over, that could be like Logitech's house. And so he would get to build in and around it. And I step out of my house, and I see his house over there. And so like you could have a guild that all fills up the different housing in the area. So there's the initial buy, the subscription, the tokens, and then there's the game shop. Every month, Octomage, they'll come out with something on the game shop. Pets, toys, mounts, transmogs, something that's just like, hey, if you buy this, You know, you get this in game. It is just a cosmetic thing. It's just a little game store thing. They make a lot of fucking money on the game store. Oh wow, that's really cool. So I suppose there's gonna be like shitload of these neighborhood instances. Everyone can have a house. They collapse in on each other, Leon. Let's say the houses near the center are the most popular ones. And the houses toward the edge are less popular. Let's say I buy a house near the edge. And I'm just in a public instance. If I remember correctly, this is how it works. I log in. They want to have somebody in each house. So they will collapse it down. In my particular instance, let's say there's nobody in the other houses. They will fold mine into another instance. So I would see all the other houses of a different instance. But I myself would see my house in that spot of a person who is offline for that instance. I think it's a really cool folding method so that like there's no scarcity, but you don't have empty fucking instances. Unless you have a private neighborhood that's like no one is in this but me and the friends I let in this. Like an instance neighborhood? Yeah. That's interesting. Here's the one downside I've noticed with it. You cannot just build wherever the fuck you want. Let's say there's an area between my house and Farisu's house. We can't just fill it in. This means it's extremely limiting to the environment, extremely restrictive to the environment you're in. If you are in the Alliance area, you are in the Alliance area. There's no choice. It's just, this is the Alliance area, you're in a forest. A corner of it is like the Duskwood Forest. Right? It's more haunted looking. But the other sections, those are just Elwyn, Westfall, Red Ridge Forest. Yulind so far gone, he's even edging his houses. What the fuck? If you are in the Horde area, they've got the Durotar section, the Ashara section, a coastal section, a kind of Barrens-like section. Those are the areas. If it was Rift, Wildstar, or PSO2, you could do way more. You could like turn it into an Arctic area. You could like change whatever you want in the like landscape. Put it here. No, it's fucking up the incline. I stopped the treadmill to turn up the music of this video. And it was like, surely you don't want to keep your incline at 12, right? We'll set that back down to 1. Oh, that's interesting. I need a drink. That is my only gripe. They will probably come out with new neighborhoods as time goes on. So I'd imagine like the first patch or the second patch of Midnight, they add a new neighborhood. I would imagine with each expansion they add a new neighborhood. So eventually we'll get a lot more range. I would love to be in a winter area. Just a snow-covered area for my neighborhood. But right now there's just the Horde starting area and the Alliance starting area. That's what we got. Whereas like on PSO2, they gave you the fucking flower field, right? Well, they gave you a bunch of carpet textures so that you could cover your grass with like snow, with desert. Eventually they just let you change the theme to desert and snow in other areas. You could actually build all the terrain around your house on, like, they gave you an island. And the invisible wall was off the shore of this island. It was kind of like a small bluff island that went up like 50 feet and then like hard cut, just flat top. You could change the theme of that island, but you could make it whatever you want, right? People would build their own, like, walls and make it so that it was more like a really thick forest, and you didn't see the ocean around the place at all. People would, like, literally build rocks all over it and make it so that you're, like, inside a volcano. The amount of customization in the PSO2 housing was so insane and good that, like, you could just make it whatever you wanted it to be. In WoW, you are not going to have that ability. You are going to be restricted to, yeah, no, this is your house in Elwyn Forest. No, you cannot put it in a fucking volcano. No, you cannot, like, recreate space. That's not an option in the WoW housing. As for the actual, like, placement of stuff, we'll see. You can resize things, but I don't think you can resize specific dimensions of this. So, like, in World of Warcraft, I saw somebody place a tree down. Then they're like, this tree's too big. And they scaled it down and made it more of a house plan. That's a really good feature. That's amazing. But in PSO2, you could scale down the height without touching the width or length. Send a message. Did you finish up, Yuki? Good job today. Resize this pants grab. Okay. I'll make it so small, smile. I'll make it fucking disappear. Okay, it's been a pleasure. Good night. I did finish. Good night, smile. Sleep well. Night, smile. Oh my god. I was lurking in your stream, Yuki. I have no idea what that tab is now. I would check if I had access overlay. Doing well, Yulind. Thank you. What? You going to turn me into your wife? Then Air would be upset. Wife? Huh? You know, I was just saying I was gonna fucking hide your dick in my ass. The fuck are you talking about relationship with wife shit? No. The fuck is wrong with you? Blesk tab? Ah. Do you get around looking at throne suggestions today? I am not going to do that, Trogdor, until I have hands. It is so obnoxious looking through throne suggestions in Steam Overlay. We're not doing that until I have Access Overlay again. So, throne suggestions are gonna sit there for a few days. Oh, carry on then. Night smile, I did finish. God, I can't believe this guy. Oh my god. You're gonna turn me into your wife? Ugh, slow down. Hold on. Hi, Ronmu. I was just gonna fuck you. What the fuck are you talking about relationship, huh? He's always been good at hiding the sausage. Hide the sausage. There were 3 things in the save for later tab that had gone out of stock. I think one of them was the cow bikini, which is unfortunate because there were 2 cow bikinis, and the nicer one was the one that's out of stock. There was the long toy, the thing that was like 25 inches or something. That has been swapped out for a different one. And then there was, what was the third thing? The fuck? Why make you a wife when I can make you a spoiled princess? I don't mind being a spoiled princess. That doesn't sound that bad. How long is a different one? I already forgot. I think it was like 15 or 18 inches. I don't know. Big as shit. I wanted to find something very malleable that can go around the oh, what's it called? Like the Gemroid Curve. I have yet to get something around that. And anytime I look it up, people are just like, yeah, just keep fucking pushing. And I'm like, that sounds so bad. I was about to call it small. But yeah, nah, no, you're right. I really want to get around that curve. We're at 3 miles. I don't know if we finished with this video.
Oh, I'm fucking blind. Hello.
Hi. But no, you turned down the 3-footer. I turned down the fucking Moby Huge because it's a foot fucking wide. Gonna be addicted. Oh no, trouble. Yulind is so spoiled already. Yuki, you have no fucking clue. My parents...
No trouble?
Yuki, my parents left for Florida Friday. So all the not safe for work stuff that was in Throne that was saved for later, that got added to Throne yesterday. There's nothing on Throne right now. It's already bought. It's already processed and shipped and on its way. You weren't allowed to read that, Cairo, Engi. Cairo is trouble.
What the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck? You're just trouble. Like I said, spoiled.
Good.
That's me.
I gotta get food before we do Unreal. What am I getting for food?
I'm getting McDonald's.
Actually?
I'm actually getting McDonald's.
You gonna get an apple pie?
Fuck no.
What?
How would I get an apple pie? I'm getting my usual.
Pies.
Chocolate milkshake, fries, 10-piece chicken nuggies. Squish the Yulind.
That
McDonald's.
sounds kind of fucking fire right now.
Damn thick
actually.
princess in. Yeah, Trogdor bought it for me. He was like, let me buy you McDonald's. And I was like, fuck you, fine, do it. And then he did it. This guy wonders why he's a preferred Throne member. I don't wonder. I'm just like, oh my god, I am. Here comes trouble.
Preferred Throne member.
Get board gear.
Here comes trouble. What the heck?
I have never had a McDonald's burger. Squish the one. Or Gar. Buggies from Macca's are so expensive though. I'll take 60 nuggets and 2 orders of fries because I'm feeling like a fat ass. You're in for a big surprise. Nuggies, I mean. Are they? I guess they used to be cheap, but everything's up. Everything's fucking expensive. 310. Cairo, go to the neat stuff section of Discord. Click that WoW housing link. I miss when you could get the McDouble for like 99 cents. I love that shit.
Warehousing.
Hi, Comey.
What is this?
That is the Alliance housing area coming out in midnight. All the little blue houses.
Oh, did it get leaked?
No, it's in like the alpha right now. And players got invited to it. And one player was like, I'm gonna make a map of it. And so he did.
It's kind of ugly.
Really?
Why are all the trees decrepit?
Because it's a 3D scan of it. It's not the actual map.
Oh.
This guy's so fucking spoiled rotten. Oh my god. No other game gets a 3D scan of like an area like that. And he's just like, oh, why does it look bad?
It's kind of plain.
Yeah, because it's a 3D fucking scan, Cairo. It's not the actual map. Oh my god.
This guy's so mean, chat.
You're You're just dumb.
What do you want me to comment on?
Holy shit. This thing is huge. This looks really cool. No other game gets shit like this. Damn. WoW really does have the most crazy fan base. Hi, Fishy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited to blow you up today.
I don't know if this guy wants a friend or just a yes man chat.
I don't want a yes man. I just want you to see, like, a thing that's really fucking cool. No other game gets that. You think if fucking Throne and Liberty added player housing neighborhoods, somebody's gonna go in and scan that and upload that online? Fucking no.
Oh,
WoW
so
is
you're
like...
talking purely from the vein of the fact that some individual recreated the whole fucking thing and they're insane for doing that.
Partly, but also, I want you to understand the concept of that's what neighborhoods are going to be in WoW. There's like 50 houses there. Don't you think that's fucking rad for like a guild to all have their houses in a private neighborhood like that? No? Oh my god, this guy. This guy, chat.
Dude, I don't fucking really care about player housing, to be honest.
Even if you don't care, I would think you'd look at that and be like, that's kind of neat. I can't with this guy. I can't with this guy. That is true. I might need to send you more for your order.
My favorite ever player housing was in Phantasy Star Universe,
Mm-hmm.
where you could make your own gachapon machine
Mm-hmm.
with your items. So like you could fill a gachapon machine with your items. So people would usually like fill it with trash and like one really rare item, Yulind.
Uh-huh.
And so I remember one time I went into a guy's place and the guy was there. And I did his gacha machine and I got his most rare item out of like 1,000. And the guy kicked me from his
No!
room. I mean, I got his item, but he kicked me.
Right. I miss when you could get to McDonald's for like 99 cents. I love that shit. That's true. Might need to send more for your order. If it was like $26, Trogdor, I wasn't gonna be like, Trog, it's $26 and you only gave 20. I can't get this. You need to pay more. I was gonna be like, whatever, it's $6. Trogdor supports me so much, I'm not gonna fucking nickel and dime him. I missed 24 nuggets for $10. All we all know now is 20 for 13. It's so bad. Wait, we thought you were American, Yuki. American?
Shit,
I am
McDonald's
German.
is expensive.
Is it?
I'm looking right now. It's like fucking like 11 bucks. I thought McDonald's is like the cheapo place. I haven't been to McDonald's in forever.
Oh, acceptable. Germans are cool. Did someone say yes, man? Fallout New Vegas mentioned? Just say yes and nod. As I said, trouble.
Points. On the points section on the McDonald's app, Yulind, large French fries, hot cakes, large frappe, Booking.com, $15 off, $150+ stay.
Oh god.
Sausage McMuffin with egg, filet-o-fish.
Jesus. It's awesome. A little kick from the casino from winning too much. They literally do that. McDonald's is no longer the cheaper place, but quality has only gone down now. I'm not hearing out of my left ear. Guys, can I just have shit work? Can I get a big screen and like a new set of hands? Somebody's working on new, like, index-like controllers, right? Surely someone out there is like, hey, index controller sucks. Use ours. Please. Oh, I just missed what you said, Comey, I'm sorry. I saw to be fair. Surely, uh-oh. Their menus have changed over the years to a point where the prices have gotten to its worst state of high cost because how the world is
Yeah, I might just get a pizza
changing.
because that's
a whole ass pizza is like a fucking as much as a 10-piece and a drink.
God. I said I'm getting McDonald's. I have to get McDonald's. If I look at McDonald's and it's like too crazy expensive, Trogdor will literally yell at me and be like, "Don't look at the price! I told you to stop looking at the price! I'm gonna whip you with a coat hanger! Stop looking at the price!"
See, Trug, this is why you just launder it through me and I just directly send it to his house.
Talk about how some affordable food ATM. All the cravings on you. Like maybe what, $3 to $5 for each $100 order? You know, you know what I thought was gonna happen? I thought I was just going to give Trogdor my address. I thought like after stream I was gonna be like, "Here's my address." And he'd be like, "Okay, sent." And I'm realizing, oh, he gave me the money. That means I need to get like an app to order the food. Fuck.
Yulind's biggest fear, communicating with a minimum wage worker.
Can't go wrong with Pizzer. I hate calling it Pizzer. I hate that. 15 stream streak. Taco Bell still
Sorry,
fucks. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Is it going to turn into one of those stories tomorrow? Oh no. It's Pizzer. That is an I, not an E or two E's, and there's no T. It is not Pizzer, it's Pizzer. Pizza, Pizzer. You're really yanking my pizzle right now. See? You were consistent that time. You called it Pizzle. Just like Pizzer. You are only reinforcing my point, Leon. We're at 3.5. We're at 3.5 miles. Speaking of which, I hope my family buys some good food. Later, oh, I just had only cereal this morning. Oh, fuck, I love cereal. We were talking about, like, favorite foods earlier. If I could live on cereal, I would.
What's your favorite cereal? It's probably something whack.
Reese's Pieces.
You mean Reese's Puffs?
Yes, Reese's Puffs. I haven't had it in a while. I like Reese's Puffs. I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I like Cookie Crisp. I'm okay with a Fruit
Cookie
Loops.
Crisp is ass cheeks.
Nah, I liked it.
That shit tastes like cardboard.
I'm okay with Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles. I'm okay with Fruit Loops. I think I'm okay with Apple Jacks. I'm okay with Lucky Charms. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a classic. Reese's Puffs goes hard. Cinnamon Toast Crunch was great. Yeah, for a while, I was trying to do healthy alternatives. I was trying to do, like, Farmer's Branch Reese's Puffs. Mine has to be either Cinnamon Toast Crunch or, I want to say it's wheat, frosted wheats. I would do the Farmer's Branch Reese's Puffs or the Farmer's Branch Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And they weren't as good, but they were healthy, right? And then I looked at the nutritional value. They still had like 30% sugar. And I was like, what the fuck? This is literally like fake organic shit. I hate branding and marketing. Oh yeah, cereal's like all sugar now. One's like cheap shit with like fruit paste in it.
Dylan, did I drunkenly get you another video game last night?
No. I kind of would have been mad if you did. But no, you didn't. At least I haven't seen it if you did.
There's an idler that I got advertised on Steam and it's fun and I'm playing it.
You're already done with Adventure Quest?
No, idler. It's a corner of your screen fishing.
Oh.
You like auto fish.
I can, Which one I like idling?
It is called Corner Pond.
There is actually an idle game that I am extremely excited for. It's on my wish list. It's called like Megabit or something. I don't know. It literally just looks straight like Mega Man Battle Network, but it's an idler. And when that comes out, oh my god, I'm getting that. Guys, I'm struggling today. Nice leash, does it work? It do. It's really fucking funny to me when Comey jumps, because like she jumps up, hits the apex of the jump, you see the butt jiggle just like boing, and then she goes back down, and it's like that's so fucking funny. You are doing great. Thank you, Spacefish. We set a time for Unrailed, right?
Yes, we did, sir.
Okay.
We have 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours?
Yep.
Oh man, I hope someone's not late because they're taking a nap. That'd be crazy. So nap or... maybe a small one with alarms. We'll see. We'll see. We're at 11:40 right now. We have a mile and a half to go still. Probably no nap. I'll probably just hang out in VR chat. I'll probably, you know, anybody that joins me, I'll just hang out and talk to and show the new avatar to. I have an Akio doll. I wish I had hands to show it off. Always Akio. I'll probably just be showing people the new avatar. And then, oh, also shower. Because I'm gonna fucking need one. And then, yeah, Unrailed 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to order Pibza right now, but the fucking website is down.
I need to subject Yulind to unrelenting hammering. Sadly, not today. Hi, Joe! Joe! I got an avatar done last night. I finally finished it. It is a reverse bunny suit, Joe. And like, oh damn, progress. Here's the crazy thing, Joe. I'd been working on it a lot, but I'd fucked things up and had to scrap it a few times. Kinda just a reset. Control Z wasn't working for one of my prompts. I found out why Control Z wasn't working. I was using a texture as a material, and you can't be doing that. Epic Walk. Hi, Elijah. Reverse bunny suit. Oh my goodness. Fishy, do you want to see it? Do you want to see it before Unrailed? And so, yesterday... Okay, here's what happened. And I haven't explained this to Cairo, so... Yesterday, we did Firebreak for 3 hours. And then I was like, I'm gonna go join VR chat and play with Core on her exploration day. And so, I open up VR chat. I had set up my base station 1s, my old ones, and gotten my Vive ones. And the plan was, I have base station 2.0s tracking my headset and my trackers, and I have base station 1.0s tracking my hands. Steam VR doesn't like that. Steam VR basically was like, whoa, hey buddy, what are you doing? You cannot use 1.0 and 2.0 base stations at the same time. You can pick one. They are not cross-compatible. And it's thinking from the perspective of like, I'm trying to use one 1.0 and one 2.0, but I'm literally trying to have like 2 different systems going so that one can track hands and one can track headset and trackers. But it's blocking it because it thinks I'm trying to use like a mix of the two, not 2 separately. And so Vive wands were a no-go. The only thing I could potentially do is, like, walk with my old Vive wands and headset on 1.0s and not have leg trackers. And so that's my choice, guys. Do I want legs and waist? Or do I want 2 hands? We chose legs. And so, because my Vive wands didn't work, I was really bummed out from that. I was kind of just like, I want to be alone. I just want to do stuff productive and take my mind off shit. I'll record WoW. I'll work on Avatar stuff. Here's what I'll do. I'll work on Avatar stuff with the stuff I talked about on stream for like an hour. And when that inevitably fails, I will then jump on WoW and record the Badlands Zone. That way I was productive and I can be like, yep, I didn't have fun tonight, but I got stuff done. Well, I get into Unity, and I fixed my material texture issue that had been turning my skin pink. That worked. I understood it, and it was like, oh, I was using a texture of material. Problem solved. Well, the other thing was the armature link.
It's jorking it. Oh.
That's the chow.
Yeah, it's just the chow flag. What the fuck? You thought that was jorking?
I know, what the fuck am I supposed to think that is?
Chow wings flapping.
It's not...
You're distracting me.
Agree.
You're distracting me. Hi, Alex. Put in a grocery order and total came out to $69.67. Another 2 cents to the tip. Nice. I then was like, okay, let's do the armature link thing. I literally just add the RC Fury armature link. Done. Okay, the 2 problems I had are just done now. They're just solved. That took 5 minutes. Well, I want to, like... Here's the problem with the bunny outfit. With the parts it came with, the pasties and the, like... Well, the 3 pasties, it requires it to be maximum booba slider. Which was like, oh man, I want to also just be fucking femboy with this, right? I want to be flat. But I can't use the pasties when it's flat, because the pasties, like, stick out a foot from the chest. Because they only work with max boob size. And so it's like, okay, well, what I'll do is, I'll just take my really skimpy bathing suit and put that one as flat. And so it has 4 toggles. One is bikini top, bikini bottom, and the other 2 toggles are make the tits big and put the pasties on. So when I switch to the avatar, it's got the, like, really small micro bikini. I can turn those off. Then I can turn the other 2 things on and have the pasties but the big tits. But then I realized, oh, well, if I'm ever just showing my tits, whether it's small or the boobs are big, they're flat. They're round boobs. So I go to the blend shapes and I make it so that, you know, the nipples stick out a bit, as is accurate with real nipples. They're not just a painted on texture. But now they stick through the pasties or the bathing suit. Okay, well, I know how to fix this. I go to the toggles, and I make it so that if I turn the bathing suit top off... Hi, Shere Khan. Hello, and of course Yulind is talking about his big tits again. If I turn the bathing suit top off, it activates those blend shapes. And, like, everything was just working. Everything was just like, okay, this problem I think is fixed by doing this. And then I, you know, click options, and sure enough, it is fixed by doing that. And it was just like, all the things I tried to do yesterday were just working. It was like, I want to do this. I did it. I just, wait, huh? And I had a moment of, what the fuck is happening? Am I lucid dreaming? Is this, like, not real? Because this never goes this well in avatar work. But I uploaded it. I tried the avatar out yesterday. It worked totally fine. Proud of you, Yulind. Thank you. I'm innocent. Not my fault you think everything sounds like jacking. Oh, I can hold my purse in here too.
It sounded like you were jorking it. What can I say?
No, it sounded like they were wings flapping. And you're so dirty-minded, you were like, is somebody jorking it? That's a you problem. Can you imagine how weird that would be? You're like out to dinner with your mom, and a bird flies overhead. And you go, whoa, is somebody jerking it? People would look at you and be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Hi, Dore. That's a you thing, Cairo. Anyway, so I uploaded that avatar. It worked great. And then I was just like, well, now what do I do? Do I stay productive and record a video on World of Warcraft? You know what? I want to play Bonanza. Let's finish out Bonanza. So I finished out the final zone. I got like 20 bananas in Ingot Isle. Hi, non-dairy. We are fast approaching the end of Donkey Kong Bonanza. Non-dairy, hi-yo. Oh my god, we have another fucking mile to do. I'm so tired, guys. I'm like dripping sweat. Gah. There was all the news with Diddy. Diddy had his sentencing. He's going to jail, going to prison for 50 months. Which, seems really fucking low. But I mean, you know, I forget he's rich. Rich people can't go to jail for that long. What will people think of them? What about their reputation? Jesus Christ. Yeah. 50 months for what he did seems kinda low. If only someone was there to lick you clean. Okay, Gana, alright. I saw all the stories that, you know, Diddy sentenced to 50 months. It's like 4 years and 2 months. It's also because the charges he got wasn't about what he did. What do you mean? There was, I saw one video of, like, the girlfriend trying to, like, run away. And he just beats the shit out of her and, like, drags her back to the apartment, to the house by her hair. And it's like, Jesus. Just 50 months? I don't know. It's been a while since I looked at it. The whole court case charge was they tried to prove that he sex trafficked people, not that he beat women. Oh. Is there gonna be, like, separate charges for that? Surely that's not gonna be, like, just ignored. I knew that Chris Brown still has a massively successful career. Gotta hate these fucking abusers falling upwards. There could be? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it really fucking sucks when you see somebody beat the shit out of a woman and then give, like, a small amount to charity, and then beat the shit out of another woman and do some community service and give to charity, and beat the shit out of a woman. Like, dude!
I thought of a really awful joke. I'll tell you after stream.
Okay. But to be honest, in the public court, everyone knows. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm so tired. We did, like, the first 2 miles, and I was like, damn, dude. This feels easy. This feels not bad. I'm sweating a little, but, like, this is fine. And then I looked down at my distance thing earlier, and it was like, you've done 1.4 miles. I was like, oh, fuck. I am way ahead of myself. Um. I actually talked about all my stories. A housing map for the Alliance area. More Bonanza completion. Reverse Bunny all uploaded. The only thing the Reverse Bunny doesn't have is jiggle physics. I don't know how to do that. But it sure would be nice if, like, all my avatars' butts and, like, anytime I have boobs had some jiggle. That'd be cool. But at the same time, like... What?
I mean, they have fist bones in them now, don't they?
Yeah.
You would want marshmallow, but it needs to be for your base.
There's not, like, sliders in it. It's just like, hey, make this thing jiggle. You have to do, like, a whole marshmallow thing?
You could, but it wouldn't look good.
I can send you the butt fizz bones I have for my Meltina. Well, so that's the other thing. I don't really want to spend too much effort making Kronatsu jiggle a lot. When,
No, not Karanatu.
Huh?
Not Karanatu. Be done with Karanatu.
Yes.
That is your first goal.
Joe! You're in my Discord, right? Oh god, Joe shows up a little bit and I'm just like, Joe, answer me! Joe, talk to me! Joe, I need you to read this! Joe, if you're in my Discord, in the Neat Stuff channel... Cairo sounds so sleepy. No, I don't think I am. Oh, shit. You don't have to go join now. I've been thinking of updating bases. And my options are Shinano, Irie, and Miltina. And so, I got the files for all three of them. I was gonna buy whichever one I choose. I haven't bought them yet. And I put them all in Unity. I put my pink hair on them. And I played with the sliders. To basically compare which one I like the most when flat-chested. Irie and Miltina are both cute. Irie, I didn't like for what I want. I think Irie is super fucking cute. But I don't want to do Irie for me. I'm looking at Shinano and Miltina. Shinano. Wah! Hi, Fofamid. Hi, Hamburger. Hi, German Detrigo. Bofa Bob. Hi, you suck, Pee-Pee. You tired, Big Raid? I am so tired. This little graphic here... Oh, my finger isn't working. This little thing here... This is the incline of the treadmill. It is at max 12% right now. And I have done 4.3 miles. I am dripping in sweat right now. This is actually something that Fofa showed me how to do. Fofa years ago was like, hey guys, you want to walk through stuff in VR chat? Literally take your camera, mask out the world, and walk to stuff like this. It's that easy.
Oh. Hi, Fofa.
Thank you for the
I like
follow,
watching
Hamburger.
Fofa, but I'm like a crazy lurker. I don't talk on Fofa's channel.
Fofa's great. Fofa is literally the tech VTuber queen.
Well, well, I told you when you initially rated them, and I was like, web fishing streamer. Oh, damn. Fucking web fishing was popping off.
Hi, Molly. Hello, I know generally most of my friends love Manuka, lol. Well, Manuka's like the most popular one, right? Tired, High Raiders, Big Raid, don't know people, hello, yes, nice. Web fishing, Bofa D's. We were talking about updating my base. I'm considering Shinano base, Irie base, and Miltina base. I've kind of written off Irie. I don't think I'm doing that one. I am leaning toward Miltina. Miltina's got a really nice fucking butt, which walking like this every day would kind of show off, so.
Yeah, you could also get marshmallow from Maltina so it could walk like you have a fucking bubble ass.
Exactly. Well, we just got rated. I was walking my doggos. We did. So have you noticed your legs growing a lot because of this challenge? And how long do you walk per day? I haven't really noticed my legs grow. Well, my legs have gotten really defined. When I started Hamburger.
If I come over there and I grab your calves, they're probably fucking rock hard by now.
Yeah. When I started this Hamburger, I weighed 205 pounds. I'm 5'7". The BMI, not the most accurate thing, but, you know, good, quick, and dirty, like, scale. The BMI was like, you are obese. And I was like, damn, that feels really bad. And so I started walking. We've done 801 days. Of those days, we have missed like 5. I have streamed every single day except for 5 days. For a little over 2 years now. I'm now 140 pounds. So I've lost 65. At one point I was 135. But that's when I was a lot stricter on counting calories and what I eat. And now I've kind of loosened up a little bit and I'm like, dude, I don't want to be miserable. If I'm hungry, I'm going to have a handful of pistachios or something. So I'm 140. I'm in like the best shape of my life. I feel so much like just better and healthier. We do like Yulind butt nice. Rock hard, you say. That's not the only part of Yulind that's going to be rock hard if you grab... Okay. Can I add marshmallow to Shinano default butt? That'd be cool. Alright, the streamer isn't the only one. Yeah, W. Actually, marshmallows with jiggle physics. To answer your question how far I go each day. I do 5 miles. Hi, Leon! I do 5 miles. Now, incline starts at 0. But this is the sellout part of the stream Hamburger. Every $3 I get increases incline for the rest of the stream. So if you gift a sub, I get $3. That's 1 incline. If you gift 12 months of sub, that's max incline. $3 PayPal, 1 incline. 300 bits, 1 incline. Yes, I would like marshmallow. 801 days of cutie walking cutely like the cutie they are. Okay. It's just advice to only use it on one thing at a time because marshmallow doesn't like itself. I thought marshmallow 2.0 fixes that. Oh, word. Is that what your base is? Even better than that, the smush. I already got it on chest on Shinano. Not worth me thinking. So if you're doing it on the butt, the chest is rocking whatever base fizz bones. So with all due respect, I can't find out if you're a girl or boy or in between. You don't mind me asking. I think it's super cool that you asked. I am he, him. I kind of don't care what people call me. A lot of people call me a princess. A few people call me she. I'm indifferent. But I write down he, him on everything. Because I just think more people doing pronouns kind of makes it more widely accepted. And so that when you have people that pronouns are more important to them, trans people, they're not just like sticking out like a sore thumb and lambasted by shitty people. So like, if you have a trans person putting she, her, and then all their friends around them, you know, putting he, him, she, her, they, them, it kind of just makes it more accepted and widespread. But me personally, I'm kind of like, I don't care what you call me. So long as it's not daddy, I'll fucking throw a fit if you call me daddy. But I write he, him on everything. There's the femboy tag. There is, but also Gana, this is Twitch, and a lot of people just put the femboy tag just for the clicks. The femboy tag, that is my biggest driving, like, tag in Twitch. So, like, there's people that just, there's no benefit to not put it. Yeah, there is, I just saw it. Yulind is a princess that needs to be cuddled. You cool with bra? Sup, bra? I'll go by bra. He doesn't want me to call him anything. He's embarrassed of me. Reminder to everyone to get pronouns extension for FSC and 7TV. Is that your pronouns? Mothy, just kidding. So I can still call you Zaddy? No. You'll be in trouble if you call me Zaddy. Call him cute. Late for Dinnerland. This motherfucker really gatekeeping femboy tag? This is a joke. I'm not. I personally like it when only true and real femboys use the femboy tag. But I understand the perspective of, you know, let's say there's a streamer. They depend on success on Twitch to pay rent. And they use the femboy tag, and they're not really a femboy. And I'm like, excuse me, you're not really a femboy. That's not cool. You should stop that. I'm literally telling them, hey, make less money. Hey, that rent that you're super stressed out about every month, because Twitch is, you know, a fucking contentious platform, and you're not guaranteed next month's rent on it, make less money on that thing. Because I don't like that you're not categorically perfectly in line with what I think a femboy is. There's just... I feel like that's a really bad perspective to have, to police categories that hard. Now, if it's somebody like XQC running the VTuber tag, come on, buddy, you don't need the fucking money, fuck you. He can say like, oh, I'm doing it to bring attention to it so that Twitch does something about this. Really, dude? Really, people just add the tag, what the hell? People get on the internet and lie. Yulind's such a cutie. Probably. Cairo, I can't stop the bleeding. Oh. I don't know if Hoffman is still here. She might have gone to do her after-stream care. I don't have my face because I don't have my right hand controller. My right hand is broken. Thank you, Fafamit. I really appreciate it. Good job today. Pyro, I can't stop the bleeding. Daddy is a term for older dudes that still look hot? Okay. Personally, I found pronouns somewhat a bit ridiculous. I would say, like, I am trying to be a boy. I'm trying to be a girl, etc., you know? I get it. Personally, I find myself thinking like a lot of gender abolitionists. I just don't even want to deal with gender. People are people. People can be cute. People can be ugly. XQC isn't a VTuber, they are a VTuber. Oh, God. But that's not how a lot of people think, right, Hamburger? For a lot of people, pronouns and gender roles are very important. And so, while I'm like, gender stinks, let's just all try to be good. If somebody wants to be a stay-at-home spouse, let them. If somebody wants to chase their career, let them. But there's a lot of people who are like, no. I want to be girl. I want to be treated like stay-at-home wife. I want to be treated the standard traditional wife roles of woman. And that's important to them. And my stance of like, abolish gender is a little upsetting to them. Yeah, be who you want, you know? That's Yulind. Fuck. Isn't that what Guy Ferrari goes by? Guy Fieri? Oh, God. People try calling me a femboy because I use female model. There's nothing femboy about me. Did you really do that, Lamau? Or is that just an example? No, that's something XQC did. Yes, when the VTuber tag was like getting popular, he started using it. And I don't remember if he was like, I'm just doing it to bring Twitch's attention, that they need to change it. Never mind the fact that I'm absolutely benefiting from it and drowning out the VTuber category. I'm helping. Girl models are cuter. XQC. Yeah, be who you want. That's what I care about. You know who's the stay-at-home wife? Wow, what a prick, Lamau. I'm not gonna go after somebody that's a lot smaller than them. Somebody that's like, runs the femboy tag, but also runs the, oh god, what is it? Nakadashi? The like, hot woman, huge tits aesthetic, but just they're a guy, they don't identify as a girl. If somebody runs 2 of those tags, they're kind of exclusive of each other. They kind of contradict each other. But, like, I'm not going to tell you to just, hey, this is wrong. You should be making less money because I don't like your categorization. The moaning out of breath. Haven't heard of it either. What the fuck is Nakadashi? I see the word sometimes. I'm not entirely... Babaniku. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Hi, Fenorio. Thank you, Global. It is basically someone who is a guy. They identify as he, him. But they like female characters because that's what they like looking at. They don't see their VTuber as an extension of themselves. They see it as just a character. They don't see their characters in games as an extension of themselves. So you open up their stream. Hi, Grianne. A good example of this is Ashunera. Oh, his channel's like Donowald, but I forget what his name was. He was the Final Fantasy streamer that was the cat girl. They basically play really cute cat girls, big tits. You would look at that and be like, holy shit, crazy hot woman. But then you unmute, and they have a voice like this. It's just a dude. And you're like, what the? Oh god, it's a guy. They're not out there like thirst trapping. They're not out there like trans. They're just, I am a guy. I am he, him. But I like cute cat girl model. Haven't heard of that either. Kapow. Mother, get the rabbit, I need aid. No. You say Nakadashi? That's Cream Pie. Is that Cream Pie? Not that one then. Different one. Babaniku. Basically a goon character. QXE was basically shameless with the VTuber tag use. But he pronounced it like VTuber. So he wasn't even just like, oh, I'm helping. He was just insulting it. Cool. Hi, Gran, pot friend. That's so Mia. For real. Peace, to be honest. Haha. Oh, God. We're at 4.91. We might go to the end of Gridania. We might go a little past 5. This video is really short. If Gridania ends before we finish, I'm ending at 5. I'm so tired. Oh, hamburger. I got distracted. I do 5 miles every day. I end when a YouTube video ends. If I have heavy incline and I'm struggling to fucking breathe, then I will end right at 5 miles. We have like 15 minutes left. We have less. It should be like 2 to 5 minutes, but that's just the walking. I'm not gonna raid as soon as I finish walking, but he literally said, why do you have a problem? You shouldn't because I'm a VTuber? That guy stinks. Ugh. Dang, yeah. Ugh. 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 Oh my god, I'm so tired. I need a drink. I need a drink. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god. What was I going to talk about? We were talking about bases. Personally, this would kill me quick with my iron deficiency in my blood. I did not start at this. I worked up to it, Hamburger. When I started, I did one video at 1 mile per hour. And that fucking winded me. The video was like 55 minutes long. And, I was dead after that. But I gradually worked up. By, like, day 50, I was doing 5 miles. And I had it at 2 point... I'm moving 2.5 miles per hour now. I liked your Viber. I liked your Viber asset. Where you could stream as XQC. I got a sickness, which makes this a whole lot worse. VTuber. I'd imagine some, like, physical exercise is still good for you, Hamburger. I hate AU5. We're at 5 miles. We're going to the end of Gridania. Autocorrect? Okay. Oh, cool, there's the end. Next is Durotar. My muscles can't take up iron as much as your normal, so I have to put 3 times effort in. I do some exercise. Okay. I move this here. I move that there. My right index controller broke 2 days ago. I'm in the very unfortunate situation of I have one hand. Hi, Logitech. I cannot play space. I cannot use XS overlay. I am
I'll
stuck.
be your hands, babe.
Fucking take away your mouth privileges. I am
so mean, chat.
I am struggling, guys. Oh, I need to turn the sound back on. Okay, I click this. I bring that there. And you know what? This... I don't even need this anymore. Return to dashboard. And close.
I mean, Yuli, what you do is very impressive. My coworker, he had like the fire department come inspect the past couple days at work.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like an older dude, like he's in his mid-50s, and so he was getting like 20K steps a day, and he just worked Friday from home after it was all done.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't walk. I like called him because it was like 10 in the morning and I hadn't seen him yet that day, so I went into his office. I'm like, where the fuck is he? So I call him because I needed something from him. He's like, I'm at home, my legs hurt.
VTuber hate from huge streamer pisses me off. How dare people use a funny puppetry tool to keep themselves safe from creeps and not have to get dressed and do makeup and shit to asshole, don't insult them. Dude, it's just a competition thing. It's right. It's like, oh, this thing is doing popular. I want to capitalize on it. Oh, I can't capitalize it. Let me attack it and smother it. That's all it is. Get the bunny mother. Don't be 325 consecutive. I'm used to walking 15 miles a day for 2 days in a row. Who is bowing down and jumping? This one is Cairo Auric. This one with the... Okay, this one right here is Leon. The one there with the fucking legs and the Sugoi Dekai, that's Shuko
There's a lot of
Komi.
blue bitches.
We have Gana with us, but they're a little off screen. They're a Chow from the Sonic series. Cairo, can you give him your extra controller, the drifty one? I'm getting a new controller. It's not R-made yet, but it's on the way.
But it would probably take just as long to get to Yulind as if unless I fucking over air knighted it, but that'd be way too expensive.
Yeah. Worlds. We're in this Risk of Rain map when we were doing our stretches. Now that we're done, we gotta go somewhere comfy.
Fuck you, Gana. You bitch.
What did Gana do? Oh. Cairo Auric, aka Yulin's second channel. Stop saying that. Even though I tell you guys not to say it, and then Cairo goes and makes a joke. I still don't want you guys to say it.
It's fine. They can say it. I'll just give them shit.
We could go to Seabreeze. Really like Sea. Friends. Drop portal. Ugh. I don't care about this pin. We're taking this one. Portal. Oh, I didn't fix my trackers. Oh my god. Wow, that's mean. Cairo made the joke. I know they did, but I've gotten on people for telling that joke because it does bother Cairo. As much as he's like, I can make it, and it's fine if they make it, you know. I have had a conversation with him where like, damn, it does kind of hurt when people just call me Yulin's second channel. At least call him Yulin's wife. Yulin's second channel is my favorite channel, though. You call him my wife, then I'll get upset. I think he went AFK as soon as he went into the portal. Oh, lag. Oh my god, we've got music here. Wispy Woo, I love you. Okay, that's fair. I've given Cairo a lot of shit. Leon is here, so we have to turn collars off. We're going to turn colliders on. Good job with the Wakuyu. Spacefish, now is the time to get on. Because we'll talk and hang out for a little bit, and then we'll hang out before Unrailed, before I go shower. And that's when you can see the new avatar if you...
You're in a nap, aren't you?
No.
Oh.
What? How much time do we have?
Like 2.5 hours.
I would literally be like sleeping for an hour, and I'd have to wake up with an alarm, and I think that would give me a headache. Okay, for a split second, I saw Kairo's nips and spawn. I know, because he's an asshole and won't make a safe for work avatar. Okay, I need you guys to look out there while I turn this around. Common law at this point? No, it's not common law. Good call. Can't trust Leon. I don't even know if Leon heard my joke or if they're just used to it. Ugh. I miss it. Can you go back through the portal? No. Well, I was gonna say, get on VR chat and then you can see them all you want, but you're literally here with me. Okay. Oh. Tired, guys. I'm so fucking tired. Ugh. Yeah. Oh. How do I... There we go. Yeah. I'm trying to fucking move the Steam overlays around with one hand. God, I fucking hate not having excess overlay, guys. I cannot... Oh, God. I cannot express this enough. I fucking love excess overlay. Oh boy, restin' time. It is in fact restin' time. I missed it. Can you go back to the portal? I heard that you won't let me play with the colors. So anytime I go into a Wispy Woo map, Leon, I turn the colors off. That way people won't drag me around and fuck up my framing for my shot at the end, right? Foss is extremely guilty of this. He loves fucking up my shots and putting colors on me and dragging me around. And I'm like, dude, come on. Every time I'm in a Wispy Woo map, I turn colors off. But it's kind of just a fun running joke to be like, who have I not accused of this before? We gotta turn colors off because Leon's here. And then, you know, person hearing that for the first time is like, what? No, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna do that, huh? This was their reaction. You hurt them. Oh boy, rest in time. Oh, okay, I see the cry now. I can only drag you around a little bit. I'm totally fine being dragged around after stream.
Oh.
Oh?
We know that.
Okay, okay. Thought you were proficient in one-handed gameplay? No. VR stuff is fucking hard with one hand. I hate having one hand for this. And it's my fucking left hand. Like, God, I wish it was the right hand. Well, if it was the right hand, I still wouldn't be able to open excess overlay. I could probably... How would I wonder if there's a one-handed mode for excess overlay. I wonder if I can look into that. But like just having one hand fucking sucks in VR. I'm planning to skip games night tonight just because I don't want to go to things like Blackout and Probability Labs and literally just not be able to play the games. Today, so plans for today. We're going to hang out in VR chat for a little bit. A little bit on stream, a little bit off stream. Shower. We will then be playing Unrailed 2. With this one, Spacefish, and Maruka Ko. The four of us are going to play Unrailed 2 for a couple hours. That'll be a lot of fun. It'll be my first time playing Unrailed 2 with 4 people. And the other playthrough with Spacefish, Core, and Ciselden is not going to be anytime soon. That's actually going to be in November. Because my dumbass... Okay, so Fishy messaged me and she was like, hey, I want to play with you and Core Unreal 2 in November. And I was like, I'll make this happen. And in my brain, I like read November and corrected that to October because I was like, surely she doesn't want to plan a month out. That's crazy. Who would plan a playthrough like that a month from now? And then I messaged Core, and I've been like, Core, give me a day. Core, give me a day. And so Core gets back to me, and she's like, how about November 5th on a Wednesday? And I was like, November 5th? Core, that's so far away. Surely you mean October, right? And Core's like, your message says November. Oh, and so I go back to my DMs with Spacefish, and it says November. And I'm like, Spacefish, did you mean October? Because November's really far away. And she's like, no, I'm trying to be productive and do a lot of like work this month. And then November and December will be like social games with people. And I was like, oh, oh, I see. So now I feel like, oopsie, my whole like miscommunication thing has roped Spacefish into an Unreal day during her productive month. Oh, God. Yulind can't plan a month away. I can. It's just a lot easier for me to plan like this week, next week. Planning something a month out is like, how the fuck do I remember that? Right now,
you use Google Calendar with alerts and reminders.
I'm using Notepad. So the Notepad that I look at for my notes.
Notepad!
That's what I have for my notes to float in VR when I'm walking.
Just add events to a calendar.
Why? How does that help me when I'm walking in VR? When I'm walking in VR, Cairo. When
Do you make like daily notes?
Yes. I'll tell you what it says right now.
So could you not like pre-make your notes for November the 4th or whatever?
I don't know if Notepad has that feature. What I have is kind of 3 sections for notes. I need to move this to desktop 1. My notes go there's kind of like the overarching things that's for like this doesn't go away at the end of the day. This is like what I need to keep track of. Taxes idea, auto pay for every unique chatter per day, and I need to get back with Octal and talked about that. November 5th, Unrailed with Core and Fishy and Ciselden. And then VR chat map, last generation. I would have looked at that yesterday, but we didn't go to VR chat exploration. Then I have like a paragraph of the daily notes. Throne store, entirely bought out. Diddy sentenced 4 years and 2 months in prison. Reverse bunny outfit is all uploaded. More bonanza completion. I basically only have bananas that I need a guide for because the maps don't show me. And housing map of Alliance area. Then I have, under that, I have 2 things that's just, I don't really need regularly, but in case it comes up, I'm ready for them. It's the It's Me, Yulind speech. If I have to do that, I have that written out. And then under that, I have a fish fact, so the next time somebody asks me a fish fact, I have that written out. I fucking plan ahead, and I use the shit out of Notepad. 2 separate apps. Lobster fact. Maru Kitty. I wonder if you can put the armband on your dead hand and then click it with your not dead hand to load an overlay. The armband? I think I see what you're meaning, but I don't think so. Wiggle. Oh, what the shit? You can't plan a month away. Playing Unreal 2 is productive as fuck. Twitch Mobile isn't playing animated emotes. What the? How does Twitch fuck that up? The organization. Wait, you can't use a calendar for tracking and notepad for stream separately? I could, but like, why when I could just do it all in one? The more consolidation, the less shit I have. The more like in one spot it is, the better. 2 separate apps, lobster fact. Lobsters have poor eyesight, but have highly developed senses of smell and taste. I actually thought lobsters had great eyesight. I thought they could see like 16 colors of the spectrum while we're limited to like 6 or 7. And like their eyesight was way more advanced than us. Maybe that's a specific type of lobster. The armband thing for excess overlay. It's not played them for like weeks for me. Think you're thinking of mantis shrimp? I was, because I definitely knew that was a mantis shrimp thing. I just thought that was close enough to lobsters that they would share that. Interesting. I like the lobster Pokemon. I think Clawster is really cool. When I first made my Warframe account, I used the name Clawster. That was my OG Warframe name. He thinks peacock mantis shrimp have advanced eyesight. Don't they? It might not be good, but don't they have like a wide spectrum of eyesight?
Like a high spectrum of color.
Yeah. I don't know much about animals, but my museum does have an albino alligator that goes by the name of Claude. And his 30th birthday month was September. LOL, all of September. Not a birthday, just a birth month. Who was it that when we were roasting them for that? Was that Cairo? Who was like, it's my birthday in 3 days. It's my birthday in 2 days. It was my birthday 5 days ago. And we're like, oh my god, this guy with his birth month. Hell yeah, I love Claude. His birthday went on for over a week. Not kidding you. We celebrated the whole month of Claude. Incredible. I don't know. Cairo's worth celebrating for an entire month. But, you know, you can't let him know that. You can't tell him because it'll go straight to his head and he'll become insufferable. So you gotta roast his ass. But, you know, you still gotta celebrate it for the month. Cairo aged like 10 years that month. You know about Claude too, Leon? They do have 23 different optical receptors, but have rather rudimentary utilization of them. I didn't know Claude until 30 seconds ago, but I'm willing to die for him. What is the, what is the show? Like Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Where the woman's holding the dog and she's like, I've only just met this puppy, but they're my best friend, and if anything ever happens to them, I'm killing everyone in this room and myself. I work there, so I've been with the alligator since I first got hired as an employee, lol. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. 8 years already at this point? Hell yeah. That's one of those shows that, like, they have really good clips. I don't see myself ever watching a show like that, because I feel like it's got 7 seasons, and the majority of an episode will be like, okay, and then it'll have that one banger scene. You're like, oh, there's the clip I've seen all those times. But, like, watching an entire season of it is like, I don't know if that's the best use of my time. It's most like they see 23 different... I gotta not yawn when I read. It's most like they see 23 different optic factor, but don't do much interpolation of the sensory input. I still remember his 20th birthday. Holy cow, that wasn't so long ago either. It was a good show to watch in the background. We have Twitch for that. Yeah. And like, if I get burnt out on Twitch or I'm really feeling a show, it's gonna be me catching up on anime. I need to finish Delicious in Dungeon, New Trigun, Arcane both seasons, Edge Runners. I have all of One Piece. I have all of One Piece to catch up on, but that I should read instead of trying to watch, because that's like 400, 500 episodes at this point. I love alligators. They're cute fellas. I see them at the pond I went to. They say mwop, mwop, and burr. He's edging chat. The fuck? I can't even say edge around you without you accusing me of edging. I said I need to watch Edge Runners. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What are the other animes? There's like one or two other animes. I've been seeing clips of Dr. Stone, and I want to watch that. I need to finish Uma. Feel like there was another. A lot, to be honest. I love you, Gana. No, I love you, Gana.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Are you sure you don't want a nap?
It's 2.5 hours from now, or 2 hours?
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
I think if I napped, I'd have to set an alarm, or I'm not waking up in time. And if I wake up to an alarm, I'm getting a headache.
Oh, Fishy picked the time so you could get your nap.
Unfortunately, I need it a little further out. If it's like earlier than 4, I'm like, I don't trust myself to wake up. Even if it's at 4, I'm like, I don't trust myself to wake up. But an alarm at 4 will, not fuck me. Hi, Yasu. How much would you need for a good nap? The problem at this point, Spacefish, is that we cannot change it because Maru lives in Malaysia. And so they are waking up to a nap and they are going to be groggy as shit and waking up like, and like, if we're like, hey, well, let's do it earlier since I'm up, they're not going to be up in time. And if we put it later, he's going to be like, then why the fuck did I wake up at this time? Like, so the time we have is set. I'm just not going to get a nap. And that's fine. Spacefish, I don't need a nap. I will just crash really early later, which is fine. Because if we're being honest, I don't want to be awake later when everybody's on VR chat on Saturday partying and they're like, where are you, Yulind? Get on VR chat. And I am not getting on with one hand. The last time I tried that, I was very, very sad and I almost cried. And so I'm not getting on VR chat and I don't particularly want to be conscious for that. I'm messaging you anyways. I'll be sad. Hobbit, you can't be sad. I kicked ass with that avatar. Hobbit, you helped me get through that avatar. You can't be sad. Feeling getting a good night's sleep. Let's go. I do 2 naps a day. So I sleep for 2 to 3 hours after the walk. And then I sleep for 4 to 6 hours at night. And so if I miss one of those, it kind of just means the next one is going to be early and heavy, right? So if I don't get a nap, then instead of going to bed at 2 a.m., I'm going to bed at like 11 to 12. Will you be drunk? Naps aren't sleep. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. It's not even really a nap, because a nap should be like 20 minutes to maybe an hour. 2 hours, it's a long fucking nap.
Yuli?
Uh-huh.
Do you know where I could get a picture of Maru? I assume Fishy's asking so they can do their cute little thumbnail.
Their Discord, probably.
Does Maru have a Discord?
Oh shit, they might not.
Is there a way? This sounds really shitty. Is there a way to rip fucking?
You know what I was about to say? I was about to say, just go post a sticker to Spacefish and she can use one of Maru's cute little stickers that they have for their emotes. If they don't have a Discord, they don't have stickers. Fuck.
I just yoinked their fucking profile picture from their Twitch.
Oh, see if they have Twitter. Go check if they have Twitter and see if they have any cute images there.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. They do have a Twitter. Media tab.
Feeling getting a good night's sleep. Let's go. Will you be drunk? Naps aren't sleep. To be decided. I don't drink some Saturdays. A wiggle. Imagine using Discord.
Oh, this motherfucker uses so many reaction gifts. This is gonna be so much harder than it needs to be.
I fucking hate when you go to somebody's Twitter, especially if it's an artist, and you go to the media, and it's just all reaction gifs. And it's like, you piece of fucking shit. I need your gallery, damn it. They also do Blue Sky. Maru doesn't have Discord. That's kind of wild. They might, but they do not use it. Like, I will send Maru a message on Discord, and he will get back to me 2 to 3 days later when he opens it, because he does not keep that thing open. You can rip anything from Discord. It's just an Electron wrapper on a web app. Shift plus right click would work, or going in on a browser. It's not ripping things from Discord, Leon. The issue is getting a good image. Because what Spacefish likes to do, she really likes to make these cute image like thumbnail previews. So like she'll tweet out, I'm going live on Twitch, and I'm going live with these 3 friends, and she'll get an image of each of them and put them on like a picture together or a GIF where they're all bouncing around. And so she's like,
Oh shit.
haven't done this with Maru. We gotta go find a Maru image. But it's kind of difficult to just get a Maru image. Would you say oh shit too?
How the fuck do you steal a link on Blue Sky?
Can you not just right click copy
link to
image?
post. I got it. Oh, that's so valid. Wait, I'm dumb. You're right.
Man, I wish I didn't care about Discord as much as Maru. I am right here, Gana. I think it's crazy. On one hand, like, I don't want to be disconnected from Discord. On the other, Discord makes so things easy. I can't imagine being disconnected from it, right? Like, Discord is so fucking useful. That is the way to contact me. If you want my attention, like, right now, you send me a message on Discord, and unless I'm streaming or literally fucking asleep, I'm typically going to get back to you within 20 minutes. Usually right away, but if I'm, like, in a dungeon in WoW or, like, on a fight or something, I'll get back to you in 20 minutes. Discord is so much fucking easier for me than, like, phone messages. Oh my god. It's just easy. And, like, not having that is like, what do you mean you don't have Discord, huh? Not getting a Discord account, Yulind? I know you're not getting a Discord account. Even though you actually have a Discord account, and I think I know who it might be. And it's fun that you actually message other people on Discord, but you don't message me to perpetuate this joke that you don't have a Discord. Sure. But yes, you'll never get a Discord. Hi, Global. I don't know what you are on about. I'm right here, Gana. Your dad sending you a Discord message is wild to me. That, I fucked up. COVID happened, my phone bricked, and I didn't get any text messages or phone calls for 2 weeks. This was right when the lockdowns happened. And my parents freaked the fuck out, because they're like, Yulind, are you good? Yulind, are you working from home? Yulind, what's the status of your job? Yulind, we really need you to answer your phone and talk to us. For 2 weeks, right? They were worried sick. I was just not getting phone calls, right? The police show up at my door. They're like, hey, your parents called a wellness check. You've been ignoring their phone calls and texts. I was like, no, I haven't. My phone's right here. There's no text messages here. I open up my phone. I go to text messages. I get 50 text messages and phone calls all in a minute. And the phone's just like having a fucking seizure with notifications. And I'm just looking at the police officers like, apparently my phone is dying. I'm so sorry. Thank you for your time. I'll get right back to them. And they're like, oh, you need to be a better son anyway. It's like, get the fuck out of here. I call my parents like, oh my god, we're so glad you're okay. This can't happen again. What are you going to do to fix this? And I should have just been like, yeah, no, maybe I'll just get a new phone soon. Or, if you're really worried, send me an email. But yeah, that's what it is. But like I said to them, like, I'll just, check my text messages. They're like, well, you didn't this time, why, how do we know it's not going to happen again? And I was still in the mindset of, I live with them. I'm dependent on them. I need to appease them. And so I was like, well, you can add me on Discord. I always check that. And I should have just been like, well, I don't want to do anything else. So I'll just try to be better. And yeah, that's that. But when you've lived under your parents' house, under their roof for 27 years, you kind of like, it was hard to say no to them. It's a lot easier now. Right now, even though I'm still living I've gone back under their house and I live with them, there's a lot of things with them that I'm just like, no, I'm not going to do that. What? No. He fucked up big time. Your dad having Discord is crazy. Parents panicking about the well-being of their only child. Wow, is so much fun, Wiggles. Email. You need my urgent attention? Please send me an email. That's not what I'm saying. Instant attention should be phone from them. And if I'm not getting back to my phone either, like I don't get the text messages or I just forget to get back to it, send me an email. right? Like, send me an email. I'll check that eventually because I check that somewhat regularly. I regret giving them Discord. I should not have given them Discord. I have since kicked them off of Discord. Well, I told them stop sending me messages on Discord. I want to get back into my phone. I want you to train me to use my phone. So send me phone messages. I don't know why he sent me a Discord message yet. Okay. You should have made them get that sketchy chat app the drug dealers use, like Wicker, which I just looked up, was so sketchy. It was shut down. Train? Yes. I wanted to, like, physically be trained to use my phone again. Because it's literally just a glorified alarm clock right now. Puppy-coded. Not puppy-coded. That's just the word. You people are freaks. Ugh. Where is Spacefish? I want Spacefish to get on. I want her to see this new avatar. If someone asks me to go on WhatsApp, I automatically assume they are a scammer. Flicker text notification sound. Oh God, please. It your usage that is puppy coded? It's not. That's like what the word means. You trained for something. You train someone for something. If I want to use my phone more and get more in the habit of checking my phone, I need to train by getting more notifications and stuff to check my phone for. If I always check my phone and there's nothing there, I'm going to stop checking for it because it's a waste of my time. But if I get a text message per day, I check my phone, there's that phone message there, oh, this works and it's actually good to check my phone. Get Telegram instead. Clicker text notification sound. Imagine your phone just, does the literal, like, dog clicker noise when you get a text message. That's fucking horrendous. No one uses that apart from furries. Drug dealers, so you know it's good. I saw a comic recently, Joe. I saw a comic of, there's, like, something outside my house, and I'm like, it shouldn't be a fucking person. It's like a bird knocking on a window. I use Telegram. Well, Octalmage, you're one of two things. Possibly both. Anyway, this comic, this girl's like petting this other friend's puppy, and she's like, oh my God, your puppy is so cute. And they're like, yeah, and she's clicker trained, and does the clicker thing. And both the dog and the girl that was petting them just like sit upright at attention. And it's like, what the fuck? Let me in, mother? Fuck no. Furry or drug dealer? Puppy coded mean. It's your usage. Get Telegram. No one uses. I should change his phone notification to a clicker sound. It's big in the crypto space, global, I guess. Yeah, plans for today. We have Unrailed soonish. I use Telegram for one friend, but I don't entirely trust it. Open source, so I guess it should be legit. Find that meme again. Can you forward it to me? I'll try. I have a feeling it was like anime memes and lost to the fucking void because I don't even know how long ago I saw it. If it was like 3 days or 2 weeks. That would be very difficult for me to find. But if I come across it again, I'll send it to you. By default, Telegram is like other apps. You have to like opt in to the end-to-end encryption, which no one does. No need to look too hard. It's all good. It was a 2-page comic. I've told you the whole joke. It's kind of just a funny one to spread around. I almost sent it to the friends that we joke about being clicker trained, but I don't think I actually did. I really fucking hope I end stream and I have a fucking Steam message from Steam support. I am so tired of having one hand. I swear. Get it for a friend, but they didn't use it, so now it's just on my phone. When I sold the chair, I had to download an app on my phone. I think it was Cash App. And then the fucking Cash App thing itself ended up sucking. And I was like, get this off. Says walking, look inside, no walking. This fucking guy. Hi, Ty. Nice space fish. Just right in Cairo's lap. Hell yeah. Can I grab these? Ugh. Oh.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to grab your antenna, but I'm grabbing
Basically,
Cairo's
just-
boobs.
Just think, another month and you can be here FR.
True.
I say being in here desktop.
Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer.
I'm kind of feel like I'm in the same boat because this fucking Vive Pro is just falling apart the last 2 months.
Mm.
One hand is all you need from me. Okay, buddy. All right. I thought he was looking forward to a Steam message from me. You've never sent me a Steam message, Global. What? Yulind, you can't just grab people's boobs. I didn't grab people's boobs. Wait, you think Cairo is people? Oh, okay. No, I would never just grab people's boobs. That's rude.
What?
What? What's the problem?
Nani?
Nani what?
That's so mean.
Cairo is people? Cairo is not just people. Cairo is best friend, okay? Don't fucking insult him by being like, Cairo's just people. He's not. He's not. This is why he deserves the horrible things, not like Global. Egg Poiglin and Leon shenanigans. Wow, the backpedal? What backpedal? I said he's not people. He's best friend. He literally has his own rank. Had the BSG2 with eye tracking in cart when the Steam Frame news dropped. Now I'm full of copium and hopium for a Steam Frame launch. Soon and ditch my want for Big Screen Beyond 2. Wait, hold on. Is that Big Screen Beyond 2? That's Big Screen G2. What is the G? I am all in on Big Screen. Okay. I am all in on Big Screen. I've got the Vive Pro. I had the Oculus Rift in 2019. And then my first ever night drinking, the first time I ever drank, I broke my headset. I broke the cable. And it was right when they discontinued them, FOFA. It was right when, like, you can't get this cable anymore, but you can buy it for like $300 on eBay. And I was like, I could just get a new headset then. I wanted the Index. But this was late 2019. Indexes were not readily available. So instead, I was like, I was just waiting. I was just waiting for the Index to go back on sale. And after like 2 months, I couldn't anymore. I was just like, I miss my friends. I miss VR. I bought the Vive Pro. And it's been good. It's been a good headset. I've been very happy with it. But now it's like falling apart. And it's like, I need something new. My left ear cup doesn't work half the time. I'm ready for something fun. And I've just been waiting for the news. And the Big Screen Beyond VR Chat Edition was what sold me. That's the one that was like, okay, it's basically everything I want in a headset, so. Me too, I have the Vive Pro as my main. Someone has to buy the Index kit before the Steam Frame drops. Who is gonna sacrifice their money? Love my Vive. The thing is a fucking tank. Work sent me a Vive Focus Vision. It's sitting on my shelf collecting desk. The government gave me $1,000 for COVID and I dumped it all straight into an Index order. Wait, 6 months for it, Lamau? The Vive Pro Eye has way better face tracking and similar visual quality, sadly. I love how I can just hide under the blanket, Lamau. Yeah. I turned colliders on so that I wasn't like sunken into the blanket, but it looks kind of cute with Fishy right now where she's just a fucking head. Vanished. I don't know why the fuck they want to stick an Android phone in every headset now. It's cheap. It's a lot cheaper and easier to do than just a standard headset. The big screen is everything we want from a headset. It's fucking expensive, and that keeps it away from being like mainstream and like taking over the market because not everybody's going to pay such an exorbitant amount for a headset. You have to be like, oh, I know I'm committed. Expensive and only a headset and mic. Let Me In Mother, easy to run apps. And it doesn't have an Android phone in it. Not even ears. Yep. Yep. Okay. I think I'm tired of basting in my own fucking sweat. I feel like caked onto me. I'm like, this has gotta change. The big screen has no standalone processing. The idea is that adding a Snapdragon SoC would allow for PC and standalone use. When you say standalone use, that like you're out and about away from your computer? That's a little lost. I like when it comes to the tech stuff, I very much heavily rely on my friends. Like imagine something like the big screen working without a computer, right? That sounds really fucking awesome, but at the same time, I'm such a hermit that it's like not important to me. I can see it being very, very important to other people, right? I know a few friends that travel a lot, and being able to have a good VR headset up while traveling is like, that's a fucking godsend for them. But when you want to get serious, you can use it with computer. Yeah, I leave my house once a week for groceries. And so for me, it's very much like, I don't need that. Let me be fucking plugged in all the time. Sweet, I woke up just in time to take another nap. Welcome back, Icy. Probably not the best idea to let Meta develop the space. True. Hi, Icy. Thanks, Leon. I'm such a sneaky egg. Hi, Anna. Bonk Cairo. What, you don't like Horizon Worlds full of screeching children being shoved in front of your face every time you turn on your Zuck spy machine?
Did I just hear fucking piglin?
Yes, they're the egg poiglin. We've been over this.
Oh my god.
Well, I think what was crazy to me, Leon, was when Meta was like, you can enjoy cool things like concerts in the metaverse. And they showed literally like 10 people standing around one person who was just like playing a shitty song through their mic. And it was just like, that's fucking awful. Who would want that? And the entire VR chat scene was just like, that was ass. Let me show you a real VR concert. And it was all the like VR chat concerts that were happening. But I am the screeching child. My mother doesn't take care of me. I was really out of it, isn't he? I don't know.
I'm ready for a nap.
Nothing like adding a bunch of camera scanners.
I get here, I'm like, I can't wait for nap time with Yulind, and then we get to play on Railed, and Yulind goes, I'm not napping. What are you talking about?
I think I even said that before you got on. I was like, I'm not gonna nap today. And then you got on, and you're like, are you gonna nap? I was like, no. I think I said it twice.
That's why I was confused. I was like, why? Why?
Not enough time for me to nap.
Do I gotta just go nap all by my lonesome then?
You might. Nothing like adding a
Oh
bunch
my
of camera scanners and microphones to your house for good. Old Zuck to consume to learn how to be more human. God. When he was in that one court trial, and like, he had to be on some drugs. He had to be on something where he was just eyes wide open, unblinking, was like, what the fuck is this dude? Imagine counting piglins when sleeping, lol. Oh, they did that for a catwalk too. You can nap right there, right now, just do it.
Thank you.
I tune in for walking and the streamer is sitting. I give up on Twitch. What the fuck? Hi, Oku. I'll keep you company, Cairo. Mage. He was on a booster seat.
It's okay, I'm waiting for you to end Yuli and then I'll sleep.
Just fall asleep now. I'll turn your mic off if you start snoring.
You want me to get in VR and come and I'll lay down?
If you want to nap now, go ahead and sleep. I'm going to hang out here for like 30 minutes, even after I end, because I want to show people the new avatar I made. But I don't want to fall asleep before Unrailed. Who is even live today?
I'll just sleep out of VR. I'll go eat. I'll shoot Maro a reminder. I assume they're sleeping right now. Fishy is here, so I don't need to remind them.
Who is live today? There's many people live today. Haven't gone to that person in
Yeah.
a while.
I don't need to see your reverse bunny suit. I'll see it eventually, and I'll see our friends dry hump you from behind when you're not looking.
Yep, yep.
For now, good night. I'll see you in an hour or
See
so.
you then. Bye bye. Love you. I want to go to smallest Kev. Kev has been. Where's my camera? Up here. Gotta move this thing. Kev was here recently. Kev's here actually a few times, but I really like Kev. Ugh, they're playing Starship Troopers. Where am I putting the camera? Here, good? Look at me. Auto level pitch. Anchor world. Okay. Now when I move around, the camera isn't moving with me. Ugh. And then I close this. I bring this over here. I click on Kev. Thank you again, Fofamit. That's really cool of you and I appreciate it. Logitech got me with the socials. / raid. Smallest Kev. Spell that right. Oh, where is... I did. Okay. Hi, Supercore new avatar. Which base model? It's Kuronatsu still. It'll be my last Kuronatsu avatar. He wants to be told how good a job he did. Oh yeah, you're not getting on tonight. I have to send you pics of the Halloween fit. Please do. I feel like Fish is the kind of person that doesn't require reminders. Fish is very much like good on her scheduling. She is the type that might sleep in every now and then. But other than that, she's really good for scheduling. When it came to Stardew Valley, she was like the last person I had to worry about, which was really nice and appreciated. Fish seems organized. Night Cairo, night Cairo. I may be exploring spooky worlds in a bit, not sure. Bye bye, Stinklin, walking our way over. Bye chat, thank you for streaming, have a good nap. Can you turn the camera back? The view of the pink thing was cuter. Boy, snort. Good job, Fish. Hi, Smug. We're heading out. Okay, I'm back. You can continue walking. Shut the fuck up, Trog. You did great. We're going to Kev. We're playing Unreal 2 in 2 hours. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. Thank you, Matthews, for the fucking max incline. I'm so tired now. I'm not going to nap. I love you. Bye. Oh, hi, Nomasu. Mwah.